Yeah, welcome to episode 239. So crazy of Open Your Toys Cast, the podcast dedicated to the four greatest action figure franchises of the 80s and all time, and those are Badass.
I knew you were going to pick me.
You weren't on last time, so we had to pick on you.
Star Wars, He-Man, GIjoe, and Transformers.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we want you kicking it here with us every other Sunday, just like Cowabunga Dude. What up? If you can't make the live show, you can kick it with us on our Facebook group, facebook.com/group/openyourtoys. If you just want to know when the show is posted, even though I haven't posted the last show yet. And it looks like I never posted the show before that on Facebook either for some reason. So if you want to find usually when the show gets posted, follow us at facebook.com/openyourtoyscast. If you want to see everything we're talking about, go to openyourtoys.com. Show notes at the top of the page will have links to everything we're talking about. You can subscribe to us through Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts, RSS feeds, Stitcher Smart Radio, which is still not working. So maybe not check us there. But you can email us at team@openyourtoys.com, voicemail 720-235-TOYS. Support the show at openyourtoys.com/Amazon or openyourtoys.com/eBay. Just go to those links and then buy what you were going to buy, and we'll get a few pennies. We got 46 and 2 in the house. What up? What up? All right. Where can people find you, Clifster?
I post in the group as Red Menace on Facebook, but most of my stuff happens on the Instagram as Associate of Horror.
On the gram. What about you, Bat Ass?
Usually just here on Facebook, or just follow me on Cliff's feed.
He's a heavy commenter.
Yeah, very heavy. Very heavy.
If you want to find me, I'm at facebook.com/openyourtoys or at slickmcfavorite on the gram, slick@email.com, slick@openyourtoys.com. All right, you guys drinking anything fun over there? No,
coffee.
Crystal Light, coffee.
It's water.
At least it's in an 89 Batman mug.
This is actually from '89.
Wow.
I've had this cup for fucking years and years and years, and that's the only imperfection to it right there.
That little chip.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't drink at the handle anyways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cliff, what you gotta do, Cliff, is get a cool cup or glass collection. Then
this was
since your
free,
liquid
so it's the
doesn't
coolest
change.
cup I own.
This is true. Last show we talked about value. When things are free, they hold a lot of value for me.
Or you could hear me talking for weeks and weeks and weeks on end, like Lotus did about his new boba keg that he hated.
I don't have anything. I'm going back old school. It's not a 40. I couldn't do a whole 40 with my shots. But this is the first 40 ounce I ever got was King Cobra. This is Budweiser's malt liquor. So premium malt liquor, smooth taste. Although it's not even that strong. It's only 6%, but I dig it. It's the big one. And because it has an extra ounce. All right. Well, let's go ahead and fucking get into this. We got some motherfucking con news. Oh, and Rock is just in time.
Oh, yeah.
What up, Rock?
Nothing much. What's going on?
Chilling. We just did what are we drinking? You got anything fun?
I have some water in a Burger King Star Wars glass
Return of
with
the Jedi.
lead paint.
Yeah.
Because you gotta if you're drinking water to be healthy, you might as well get cancer from the paint.
Yeah,
All the
boy.
mercury and lead.
Oh yeah.
I still have my original set. That's the only set of glasses I ever collected for any of those promotions.
Those are like my normal drinking glasses.
Yeah,
with
mine
dinner.
too. Yeah.
Wow. And you just toss them in the dishwasher?
No,
or you hand
no.
wash
No.
them? Oh, okay.
Hand wash that shit.
See, regular glasses got to be dishwasher safe. Everything we use, my wife likes to, we have a nice set of Chicago cutlery, And I'm like, I use our little janky $3 knife because I want to put it in the dishwasher and not have to hand wash that shit. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Con news. Neca Holothon. So we kind of touched on Neca Holothon week 1 before. They did it, I guess, again. Some of the people around me. Is that going to go to something? Did I not put a link? Yeah, there's a link there. Uh-oh, Waggy. All right. Well, technical difficulties already, really? Let me try to put it in my Bridgerton tab. That's right, Rockets of Bridgerton. If people don't know, I loved Downton Abbey. I just got done with The Gilded Age on HBO. Like, insanely rich people, whether it's like Billions or Succession, and then especially timepieces like those. I love them. Bridgerton's a little much on the soap opera side, but whatever.
I watched Jackass. It was on Paramount Plus.
I watched it last night too.
It's fucking awesome.
I haven't seen that many dicks in a long time. Quite a long time.
What the hell is going on here? Okay, this is where
even my son was like questioning. He was, we give him one night a week to pick what he wants to watch, and he's like, "Let's watch Jackass." So like tonight was my night. We just watched Easy Money with Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh yeah.
But he was like, "Let's watch Jackass." My wife was cringing with some of the Jackass stuff.
Dude, Silence of the Lambs might be the best thing they've ever done.
Was that a skit on the latest movie?
It's a prank or a trap. It's amazing.
See, and I love Jackass until they're pranking people. If they're pranking each other, that's what they. But I really like. I watched Punk'd when it first came out because it was stars. But even then, I feel bad for the people getting pranked, and makes it unenjoyable for me.
Well, that's one of the reasons I like Impractical Joker so much. It's because the innocent people are just witnesses to the humiliation that the guys do to each other.
I didn't realize that. I've stayed away from it completely.
Oh, dude, no, it's mostly them fucking with each other in front of innocent witnesses. Mostly.
Because I know that they're in their ear, right? And they tell them to go do shit, right?
Yeah.
But even that, a lot of times they're telling them to do shit to people or in stores, aren't they?
Yeah.
But if they don't, that's when they lose. So that's the whole thing. It's like, do they have the balls to say something to somebody? Or something. I love that show. It's like it's real family fun. You can watch it. Everybody's got a favorite Joker, so I love that
Q.
show.
Everyone's favorite is Q. So it's fine.
I thought it was Joe.
Q. I only like Q because I'm a huge Tell 'em Steve Dave fan. But Joe's great too. But Joe just left, so Joe's not in anymore.
Yeah, I know. It's sad he left.
I like Q and Sal.
Yeah, me too. I think Joe's the funniest, but Q and Sal are also extremely funny. Murr, I can
take or leave. Yeah.
All right. So this week 2 consisted of a Bob Ross scale. Oh, it's a Toonie Terror, so his head and probably arms move. An Alf 18-inch plush hand puppet, Coraline 10-inch prop replica doll. Oh, excuse me. The Gremlin 7-inch scale action figure Ultimate Gizmo. Now, tell me about this signature edition. Are all of them signature editions or only certain ones, right?
Certain
ones. Because I opened up, I saw a Gizmo and I opened it up and there wasn't anything special. It just looked like a regular Ultimate Gizmo.
The Gizmo's got the strap on for security, the $100 one.
Does it? Or at least,
It's in the same exact box as the Ultimate, but you know the difference. Elvira says signature edition, and that one's 100.
Okay.
And the Kevin Eastman one is, well, you're going to get to that, I think. The
Fugitoid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was last week.
Yeah, and we'll cover last week's too, because we just touched on it briefly. This Wolfman, I've seen a couple of those.
Me too.
The Super Bebop and Mighty Rocksteady, so the the Android versions. I actually got that online. Shane pointed out, took a picture of one of our stores that had the 4-pack turtles. That had a bunch of these Bebop and Rocksteady. It had a bunch of Elviras, which I want to get an Elvira for my father-in-law. He's a big fan. Don't need the signature edition. And they had a bunch of those. And he posted that at like 2:30 in the afternoon. I went at like 9:30 the next morning. Everything was gone. So someone hit that one and hit it hard.
You're also talking about like 24 hours almost. Like,
well, but Shane said they had been there for a week.
oh wow.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe we got a scalper in our group, you know. I don't see too many local people in the Open Your Toys group, but we got the Fugitoid. Anybody in on the Fugitoid?
No.
So that's the comic one, I guess. Comic coloring. And is it Eastman or Laird that signed it?
Signed
Eastman.
I think we lost Rock.
Oh.
Well, which one still has the rights to Turtles? Because one of them sold it off, right?
Oh, did they?
Yeah, like one of them.
Oh,
they both
that's
ended
right.
up selling. Like one of them sold his half to the other one, and then the other one sold it to Nickelodeon.
Yeah. So the one has kind of more rights than the other.
Yeah, and I don't know who is who.
Yeah, I can't remember now, but like I'm liking the Rat King and stuff, but
And I didn't even know. So in this article, they keep linking to this costumes thing, and I guess at one point they had a lot of these. They have some stuff still for sale. Oh, there's the Gizmo. Yeah, so they have some of the less popular stuff. I got this one from whatchamacallit, Target, after they didn't have any when I went that day, but I don't think they have a ton of stuff available here. Who signed the Gremlins one?
Howie Mandel, I think.
Oh, that's cool. That's actually kind of a dope one. So you still got some of the stuff here. You got the Pizza Monster, which is an Alien homage. I've seen the Pizza Monster, and I've seen the glow in the dark Muckman, which I thought it was Mutagen Man. That would make more sense to me, but they already have a glow in the dark Mutagen Man. The Black Noir is kind of dope, because you guys are Boys fans, right? Have you watched the Boys?
Yeah.
I don't have any of the. I don't have Starlight or Homelander though. I don't know if I'm going to go in on the figures, but I like the show.
Yeah, the show's great. I don't know if I get figures for it though.
I mean, let's be honest. Noir he's just Snake Eyes.
Yeah, he's just Snake Eyes,
well, that's exactly why I was thinking I might get it if I see it. I'm not going to pay shipping or anything like that. But does anybody know who Malibu Dave is?
Nope.
Oh, by David Hasselhoff. Oh, weird, like a thing. Universal Monster plushes, and then I've seen a bunch of this little swag kit, which is kind of cool. You know, if you want to try to make it like a con at home, you got to have a bag and some swag. What is this? Is that an air freshener or maybe a magnet?
Probably a magnet.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
But so yeah, like I say, people locally here would post the crazy end cap, and then somebody would go like, I went 2 hours after that and it was gone already. And that's in our local group, there's lots of people that they don't know who it is, but they feel like there's a few scalpers. Oh, Rock's back. They feel like there's a few scalpers in the group. So when people post sightings, they tend to disappear like immediately. KJ Smith in the house here. Yeah, we were on quick. I was on time for once. He says, if anyone finds a Bronx or Demona, I will pay handsomely. Yeah, Bronx showed up at 2 or 3 different stores around here, gone within a couple hours. He said he got 3 of the swag bag kits free. Nice. Oh, I wonder if I'll get one. I ordered one thing at least. But anyways, it was kind of a fun thing. Again, lots of people called it Scalperathon and shit like that. Less fun to begin with, but more fruitful, I think, than most. Than the Haulathon for most was the Walmart Collector Con. Anyone get in on this? Cliff, anything strike your fancy?
Didn't even go. Didn't even look.
Didn't even look. Nice. Hey, that's good. How about you, Badass? Can you even get this stuff up there?
No, this is all
assume
American
not.
stuff, man. We don't get this stuff in Canada.
Do you want anything if I see anything?
Anything that's GIjoe, yeah.
Or I can pre-order you stuff. I
Yeah,
don't know
you
what's
have
left
the ability
here.
to go to the website and do that, but I don't. I
Yeah.
don't have access to it. Like your Walmart website is way better than ours.
No, it's not.
So the shark is still available.
Yeah.
King Shark now. So Baroness, these Sunbow ones, Baroness, Lady J, these are those carded classified ones.
Yeah. And do they have the Destro still available?
I don't know. I can check. I ordered 2 Destros from Pulse and 2 Destros from Walmart because I want one to open and one to keep carded. So I'll get an extra one of those if you were planning on opening them for sure.
Yeah, I'm fine with opening it. What about what's his face?
And Destro's still here.
Why is he
Oh,
$2 more than Lady J?
So $24.97 is what Pulse put him up for. So I think these are price mistakes. So that's why I didn't even. I want one each of them carded, but I didn't even bother with Pulse. The turtles are still available. No one has love for the turtles. Come on.
I have
Yeah,
almost
Gung Ho's
turtles.
still available
Yeah, I
too.
want the Gun Ho and the Destro.
You just want one of each for openers?
Yeah.
Okay. I got you covered on that then.
Sweet.
So here's the sold out things. This R2D2 and the Death Star Gunner. Those were probably the first 2 to go out of stock while I was watching it. And Rock, did you go for anything in this sale?
No, I saw some of the stuff. I'm interested in those wrestling figures that are like the MOTU. They're like the old AWA wrestlers.
Yeah.
Those are pretty cool because they have like soft
that.
goods.
They had a
yeah.
Razor Ramon just on that last screen.
Yeah,
I bet he sold out first.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I could
Just
imagine
passed away.
he would. Yeah.
He just died, didn't he? Like within
Yeah,
the
he
last
just
week.
literally just died.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see him. Where was it?
Yeah, there he
Oh,
is.
NWO. Yeah, crazy. And now it's saying it's 25 pages. There was only like 2 pages before, but so what they did was a little bit sneaky, but hey, good on them for trying to figure it out. They stuck some of their old exclusives in here too, like it was a launch, like the MOTU character cars, that 5-pack. It's clearancing where I'm at now. They stuck those in there, things that had been around already, so they weren't all new releases. The Best Action, if you're digging that line, they had a lot of cool exclusives for that, but it was fun. Let's see, Cowabunga Dude picked up the Superstars. If Walmart doesn't cancel, I'm usually pretty good. Like Target cancels me a lot more than Walmart does.
I still have 2 Rowdy Pipers from They Live on pre-order that keeps getting
Oh,
delayed.
dude.
That they've
Oh,
never
the
canceled.
one that you bought for me? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
And you know
that
those
I
are
found in a
clearanced out
store
already?
Yeah, I was going to say. They're clearancing.
$7.97. I've
The
seen in
Rock.
wrestling groups.
I'm just waiting for them to cancel it. I've given up all hope that it's ever coming.
Yeah, I want a Piper and a Sergeant Slaughter. So
Okay, good luck.
Well, so did you not even get one for yourself then?
No.
That's, oh. Well,
Whatever.
you
Like now, with my way of mind the way it is, like if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, whatever.
Okay. I was going to say, if it doesn't come through, with my way of mind, I need to start cutting corners, so I would always sell you mine that I found. Cause...
Yeah, just like me, I'm just like, well, if it never comes, I'm trying to cut out anyway. So,
I like Cliff's thinking. It's like being in bed with a woman.
See, and that's
it doesn't.
That's awful.
But you're talking about the woman, of course. You will come.
Oh yeah,
if the woman comes,
you breathe into my ear, I'm good.
Yeah, I taught myself too well as a teenager how to do it so fast. That's my problem. Cool guys with us. What up? What up? All right. And then what I'm calling He-Man-Athon, because it is essentially He-Man-Athon, was probably the most exciting thing in the last couple weeks, in my opinion. Cliff, you said Origins is kind of where your heart's beating right now.
Yeah.
All right, so we saw all these weird new guys, but then we get our first look at a 2000X He-Man. And so did Teela not have her snake armor? Is that what makes
Yeah, no,
or
she
is
has
this
it.
because
She doesn't
it's
have a
the
sword.
Yeah, she didn't have the
okay.
sword.
The original didn't have a sword.
And is this Zor? Is this the Zor 2-pack Teela? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what. But the original Origins Teela had her snake armor, didn't she?
Snake armor
Yeah.
and her staff.
And her shield.
Okay.
And her shield, yeah.
Okay. So this is just a fancy one. Looks like she's got like gold painting.
Yeah, it looks
stuff.
a little more bright.
Yeah.
King Randor, what's up?
And a King Randor.
You gotta have a King Randor, man.
Not without a Queen Marlena.
That's how I feel. It's like if you're gonna give me one, you got to give me the other.
Well, you know it's coming, right? Like
I hope.
Let's see here, and back and back and back. So that was one reveal. So how did they do these, like one each day? I think I was like offline because I popped in and they were all up there or something.
yeah, it just kind of went like they. I remember seeing the shadows, and then the next day everything was online.
Yeah.
Nah. So some new. These are all Masterverse. The Jitsu looks dope.
Yeah,
I
like
love
the Jitsu.
I love the mask on it. Yeah. I assume that's going to be removable.
It is. They've shown the pack out.
Oh, nice. The Hordak with the energy bow, dude. This is the first time we've ever got like the energy part of the bow. That's dope. And this one, I would have rather them do it in like a Masterverse style, if that's even a thing. I know they're making them from all different, but to me, the Hordak kind of looks like Masterverse style, like a stylized. What are they considering these, 7-inch?
Yeah.
Or are they still 6?
No, I think they're 7.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think they're 7. Yeah.
So I think just this design, but not all bulky. He still looks like the kid's toy. Like I had to take a second.
Small
look.
legs, giant chest.
Yeah, exactly.
He just skips leg day. It's all.
And then a regular Beast Man, not a Revelations, and then what's her name? Catra. That's right. So, yeah, except for the Hordak and Jitsu, others are a easy pass for me. Day 3 or release 3. I got my boy in this one. Yeah, some Montana action.
Yeah.
2000X Skeletor. That's kind of dope. Grizzlor looking amazing. And then, yeah, fucking Snout Spout. That better be bendable.
Yeah.
He's got 2 heads.
Oh, does he? Okay. Because I don't like my snout. I like my Snout Spout erect. He needs to be spraying at you, not spraying the ground.
That one's just got Peyronie's disease.
He's gonna be at deluxe. He's gonna have 2 different heads.
Oh, is he? I wonder. They say anything about the water? Would the pump work?
I think one of them will have the water pump.
Ah,
Like
that'd be
you
awesome.
can see they're like, other than this, they actually posted like the pack outs, like the figure with
Oh,
all their
did
accessories.
they? Oh, see, and I just didn't do my research. Oh,
It's probably right there.
here we go.
Oh, Leech Man.
Oh, and I didn't even see. Yeah, I didn't even see Leech with the with the Four
heads?
Horsemen head.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then,
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
there's the
Water
pump.
pack.
Okay. Still not erect like I'd like it to be, but hey. Yeah, why would you, if you're going to, anyways. Oh, it's maybe cartoon. Maybe in the cartoon it was kind of facing down, but, and then I'm a Roton fan, so this got me juiced. It's got the cage and the face based on the model kit, which I got right back there with my other Rotons.
I get the Roton for sure.
Yeah, that's an easy buy. Rock, anything catching your eye here? You're not getting any of this stuff?
No, I just, I actually read the big MOTU book that Pixel Dan put out this weekend. And after going through that, man, I really want some classics. But I don't like the articulated version of these guys. I like the commemorative, and I like the original. So,
yeah.
I mean, I do have a few of these. Like, I got Stinkor recently, but I'm just, they don't do much for me. I mean,
Does
I
your
like
stink?
them.
My Stinkor.
I didn't open them.
He smells like dish. Mine smells like dish
right.
soap.
Okay, granted, my smeller don't work for shit. Years and years of smoking is kind of fucked up shit. It's nice. I can't smell farts very much, and I can't smell body odor, which is really good unless I'm the one that's smelling. Yours doesn't smell at all. That they ship the non-smelling ones to Canada.
Yeah, mine basically smells like Dawn.
And that's what you're saying, right? Your smells a little perfumey.
Yeah.
AAA in the house. What up, AAA? We are going to get to your question this show. It is in the show notes.
Oh, from the other show? Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And then he said, answer his question during our discussion show, and we ran out of time on there, too. All right. But yeah, again, the Horde here. Yeah. Anything Horde.
I'm down with the Horde.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what the holdup is with Snake Man.
Yeah, Snake Man seems to be taking forever. You figured they'd be in that arc by now.
Maybe it's because it's all new tooling, like pretty much.
Yeah, and they might be trying to time it with the Kitty cartoon, because the Snake Men are going to be in the next season of that.
Because the Horde should be the next season of the Revelations, would it not?
I think so. That's the teaser at the end, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. So yeah, see, here's what I'm talking about: Revelation style, this battle armor He-Man. That is Revelation style,
and it's awesome.
Yeah, the beard, the head sculpt could be better, like a bearded barbarian head sculpt. That I don't know. That looks like he left the conditioner in his hair too long or something.
It does. It does look like he has no water pressure in the shower. But I just like the bearded, battle look. I just think it's cool. He looks like a Viking.
Yeah. But obscure stuff like this, I have the not re-release, but the Super 7. Was it Super 7?
Yeah, it was
that
Super
did
7.
Hero in the vintage.
And Eldor.
Yeah, so I have that, and I have the classics, obviously. So this is a pass for me. The He-Man, like I say, it should have the same colors, same armor, all that, but it should be in this more realistic aesthetic. Sunman, I love the wings on this Sunman. And then She-Ra I'm passing on too. They put the She-Ra back up for pre-order in Origins because I never got her. And I was like, do I want it? And nope. I stayed strong.
I got She-Ra.
And what's weird is because I love Hordak so much. So I'm like, you'd think I'd like She-Ra, but I'm fine.
I'll probably
with
get the
Hordak
Masterverse She-Ra.
Will you?
Yeah,
I mean,
no one else.
It looks like
She-Ra.
it's going to be a deluxe, right?
Yeah.
With all of this
two
shit.
capes, two heads.
Sure. I like this. The little mask flipped upside down.
And the white eyes. It looks cool.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. Toy news, new gaming grates. These were announced alongside of the vintage collection Walmart exclusives here. So for you vintage experts, it's the white dude that was the Cloud City guard, right?
They were
That's the
both.
original.
They
Oh, they both were?
Yep.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
had a white handlebars and then a black guy. We're both
And
vintage.
on separate cards with different numbers. So
Yeah.
if you want to complete, you need to have both.
Oh, they were numbered back in the day. Are you talking
Well,
about
not
vintage?
numbered. No, not numbered. Sorry. What they consider the 76
Yes.
or the 92.
Two
Yeah.
separate
Yeah.
characters.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
the security
Okay.
guard.
characters, yeah.
Okay. Well, good. I got 3 of each. So hopefully one shows up mint. That's what I had to do with the Clone Wars. And it's literally the one at the bottom of the box I keep, and then I go take the other 2 bent-ass ones back. But the gaming greats were Fixer, so continuing the line of the, what they call these, not Alpha Team. Shit. Anybody remember what they were called?
No, I know what you're talking about, but yeah.
Anybody in the chat, let us know. But yeah. And then another one, the 13th Battalion Trooper. And I only got him so he could stand guard of my mortar guy from the 13th Battalion.
I want me a stormtrooper.
You want the Stormtrooper?
Yep.
Anybody know what the difference is? Anybody in your groups?
I just
No,
know I
what-
sold out first. The Stormtrooper.
Oh, was that what? That's
Yeah.
what we're. I thought it was the R2 that sold out.
Oh,
first,
maybe
so
it was
that-
R2, but I know the Stormtrooper sold
But-
out.
So yeah, I got a few of them comments. But let's see. Oh, Cass in the house. What up, Cass? 0 Masterverse figures, but I might have to get the He-Man 40th anniversary with retro packaging. Oh yeah, I didn't even include that in the drop. We'll be talking about that, or in con news. We'll be talking about it in toy news. Let's get going. Oh God, it's fucking bothering me what they were called, and I'm looking at the original figure they put out too. Anyways. New bots. So these are kind of interesting. I'm digging them a little bit. Now they're doing ships and stuff like that. So you get this. So one, you get a Han blaster. I mean, that's kind of dope. The pepperoni pizza is hilarious. Controller I could do without, but I dug the Han blaster. This was a corn dog originally. I don't know what this is supposed to be now.
Looks like a fleshlight.
Yeah, I was going to say, it does look like something sexy fun.
It looks like a
you know?
fleshlight if you cut it in half so you see like what it looks like. You got the black outer fleshlight, the pink inside, and then the Twinkie filling. So that's what it looks like to me.
So here's what this pizza car looks dope. And again, I think this set is like $42. So but I would buy this pizza mobile for $10 or $15 maybe, you know.
It's got a cool like side blaster for the crust and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So here's more of them. This the Cobra looks dope. The anthill is kind of interesting. Like
Is that a
there's
roll of toilet paper next to it? To the left
this
of-
one.
Yeah.
I don't think so because I have the roll. They did make a roll of toilet paper. I have it. It's one of the 3 bots I have. I have the corn dog, the toilet paper, and the spray paint can. And then I don't know why they're not in these pictures or where these came from, but these are, to me, the cooler ones that they pointed out and probably why they're in this story. So the Autobot symbol, that's kind of dope. And then this is a cat that turns into a cat lady.
Jesus. Fuck.
Come on. Fun stuff to put on your desk here.
Oh, Hasbro's taking the cat lady away from accoutrements, huh?
We got our first look at Blitzwing here.
He looks fucking
And-
sick.
I like him, and of course people are bitching, like, where the hell is the cockpit sticking out, and all this kind of shit. If you've ever seen the cartoon, the cockpit's fucking stuck out front of him.
And the original one, same thing.
Wait. So people on the internet are complaining about toys?
Yeah.
Weird.
I know, it's hard to believe.
Breaking news.
Yeah, that's shocking.
So this is from, I think, a Chinese review, right?
Well, apparently
and
it's
everybody's
popped up in stores somewhere. Like people are buying this, and it was in a city.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought everybody was conjecturing that this was like a fucking lunch special. But here you get all kinds of comparison shots. The scale looks good. This was the other thing people were bitching about, were the engines in the back. You can see them here, but again,
The original had the same
normal.
thing. Like, what the fuck?
Now, the only thing, and I don't remember this from the original. I remember it being all squared and crazy, but I don't remember this.
No, that wasn't like
this crazy, the tread just like folded out. So that's a little off-putting, but yeah.
Two of my favorite guys, Blitzwing and Astro Train.
So do you have this 50? Because Astro Train came in two different flavors, right? Like a $50 liter.
Yeah.
And then did it come in Voyager too, or just that $50 liter?
I think it's just a $50 liter, which I don't have. I'm trying to find one.
Oh, I know. That's how I got them on like clearance for like $27.
Yeah, so I'm looking for a deal on them.
AAA picked up that vintage collection R2D2.
Nice.
So there's 3 R2s in the vintage line, right? Sensor scope, lightsaber, and then the regular. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And they're all different cards and considered different characters.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to find the Jedi Luke.
A Jedi Luke?
Yeah.
A Jedi. I was going to say, cleaning out my garage, I found a bag of Smash toys, which I have no idea if they were meant for my collection. That means I'm missing it. So I found 2 indoor Lukes in that bag.
Oh, really?
Like Power of the Force Indoor Lukes?
No, like the vintage collections, the ones that just came out like a year ago.
What about a Gamorrean Guard?
What?
Gamorrean Guard?
No Gamorrean guards.
Yeah, I'm looking for one of those too. Gamorrean Guard and Jedi Luke.
AAA saying not my Blitzwing. Yeah, because you're looking. AAA is always looking for the definitive version. So like clean, like he doesn't care about the vintage homage, vintage design or anything.
Looking for definitive versions with arguably the worst Cobra Trooper ever produced as his avatar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that brings me to a question. Sorry, I'm tangenting like crazy here, but the intro. So the snow scene with Snow Job.
Yeah.
There are red masked Cobra Vipers or Cobra Troopers. Were those the Air Vipers? When did red masks troopers show up in the
There was only
line?
ever in the comic book there was one guy that had a red mask and he was an actual character, and he had the 2 scars going down each side of his face.
Scarface,
so where
I don't think we ever saw vintage Red Trooper until like the comic packs of the early 2000s.
Really? I swear to God, I'll have to watch the intro again, and it's from a clip that I picked out because I wanted Snow Job in there.
Hold on, I'll go to GIjoe. I'll go to GIjoe and look it up.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. Cass picked him up R2 as well. Let's see.
I think Black Major was editing that commercial.
Because I have the Black Major versions, and I was like, I didn't realize they made vintage red.
Yeah, because
troopers,
the Cobra Trooper that came with the glider. I'm trying to think what the difference is. Mike Irizarry talks about it. I think it's the soldier's body, but it's got the officer crest.
It's soldier body, but the officer arms and legs.
Yeah, that's how you know the difference.
The silver emblem on the chest.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that emblem is normally completely worn off.
Yeah, it's rare to none you'll ever get one that has that emblem.
Oh wait, don't go too far. Full Legacy lineup revealed, at least for the first few waves here. Generation Deluxe Cheetor, that's a repack. Wheeljack's a repack. Stunnicon Breakdown, which we know They're going to get all the breakdown or all the Stunticons out. Twin cast. There was a line I drew years ago, was even though I get everything Blaster and Soundwave, I for a while was getting everything what is it, Sound Blaster? Is that the black one?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Sound Blaster and then Twin cast. But no need for that anymore. The problem is I think he's going to come with like fucking, what's his name, Iron Jaw or Iron Paw or something like that. And I'm going to have to get him just for the stupid cassette.
Is it a Steel Jaw?
Steel Jaw, thank you.
Yeah. How do I know
Wave...
so much about Transformers?
Wave 1 core, we've already seen Skywarp, Hot Rod, and Iguanus. Wave 2 is going to be an Iguanus. Repacking Optimus Prime, great. That's going to fucking shelf warm. The G2 Megatron, I'm excited about. I'm all about that. And then a Shockwave, that should be a repack too. Soundwave repack, and then Energon Monster. I don't know what this is. I don't remember.
Is it that little, like, sprite guy?
Let's see
Or
here.
all of them combined together and become that one big Energon monster?
I don't know.
That's from the cartoon, like, with those little weird sprite dudes running around.
Oh, no, you're talking about Crimzeek.
Oh.
I don't think it'd be Crimzeek.
Okay.
But, I mean, it could be.
I know
Core
too
would
much
seem
about
a little
Transformers.
big, but anyways, well, this isn't showing anything. All right. People let us know in the chat. And then Skullgrin, I'm excited for that. Megatron repack, Deluxes, Skids, Dragstrip, Prime RC Kickback. We knew about those. Then Knockout, we've seen teased. Alita, we knew about. Tarantulas is pretty cool. Wild Rider for more Stunticon action. Point Blank, wasn't that is that an aerial bot? No, I don't think so. Crankcase, Dead End, another Stunticon, Breakdown. So yeah, all kinds of repacks here. That Ugly, Bulkhead. Good to see Soundwave will pop back up in here. G-Axis, which we haven't seen that. The Armada Starscream, I'm kind of excited for that. Beast Wars Inferno, I'm excited for that. The little red ant.
So there's my Viper pilot.
Oh, wow, with super good symbol, too.
I just went through every year of GIjoes. It's no red mask until 2004.
Yeah.
Wow.
They never made a red mask.
Holy shit. Okay, here we go. Sorry, everybody. We are going to play the intro again, and we're all going to watch. It's only 20 seconds. We're going to watch very closely for the snow scenes.
I'm going to go
Maybe
smoke.
it's just the lighting. All right, here we go.
That's just the.
That's just lighting.
That's shitty lighting. Yeah.
Those
Really?
are black. Those are black masks.
Those are blast masks. Yeah. That's just shitty lighting.
Okay, all right. Let's see. For leader, Galvatron, I assume that's going to be the clean version. Laser Optimus Prime, we've seen. Blitzwing, we have now seen. Dragon Megatron, that'll be kind of interesting. And then Motor Master. And then the Cybertron Metroplex, which, God, who the fuck wants that? I mean, I have it. I have it right
There's always
there.
somebody
I'm
who wants
looking
something.
Yeah.
The crazy thing with that is talking about prices and value, that those Titans are going to go up to $189.99, dude.
Already
So
paying it.
they went to 159 to 169, and then now they're jumping up to fucking 189. Here's the 40th anniversary He-Man. Yeah, like I say, I don't need to play with one of these, but I'll get one just to keep it in that vintage style.
Yeah, he's
box.
all right. I mean, he has the same sculpt as the Revelations He-Man, just the vintage head.
His chest looks a little bigger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he definitely did some roids to get that fucking thing to bulge.
Yeah, his chest looks a little bigger than the standard Revelation buck. But again, I just don't. I mean, I already have. The only thing this guy has that Classics doesn't is it appears that he can hold his sword aloft.
Yeah, that's exactly, dude.
I have my Classics one still, so.
Yeah.
What's the only one? It's the Club Grayskull, right?
Galactic Protector can and Club Grayskull can. Club Grayskull from Mattel. The Super 7 reissues swapped the hand, so he can't.
That's right.
He can't do it.
That's right.
So only the Club Grayskull from Mattel.
Motherfuckers. But yeah, so this will be a one buy for me. TF Minimates Wave 3 as well as a Galvatron statue. Let's see here. These are what we care about. So RC, Coronation, Starscream, Jazz, and the Galvatron. I'm loving these fuckers. I'll be picking those up. Oh, let me get back to the comments. Let's see. KJ Smith says it's a different body, and Cowabunga Dude, love it. Looks great. First Rise of Beast toys, pictures at least, whatever you want to call them.
And I thought we.
Yeah, that's not coming out till next year now, but they got to release the toys now.
Right.
So this looks like one of the weird Cyberverse toys. Like it's got some kind of action that's not going to let you do anything. But this Optimus Primal, is interesting. It looks like they take the Tigor, or what was he called?
Cheetor?
No, this is the Tigatron.
Tigertron, okay.
Yeah, so they take the Tigertron and make him like a crossbow for Prime there.
Oh,
yeah. But yeah, it's interesting. You get Prime in like a Sentinel Prime mode, whatever you call those trucks. This Optimus Primal, I could see if this is a deluxe or... Wow, maybe it's all kids' toys, but the fact that the gorilla can't look up is kind of stupid. But I don't mind the gray, just looking like that. And the Optimus Prime, he's still blue and red, so he goes into the collection. This is kind of interesting. So there is a local company here called Hobby DB that I really wanted to get down with. It's an amazing idea. It's this free to use site where you can catalog your collections, and it has an online selling component and all of this. How they do it is they crowdsource the filling of collections. So say like me, I have every Classics figure ever made. And if they were all in the same boxes somewhere where I could find them, I could sign up to be their Masters of the Universe Classics expert. And then what you do is you start scanning your stuff in and you build the collection. Then as a hanger-on, you could come in and look at what I've done, building that section, and just mark what you have, what you want, what you have for sale, all this kind of stuff. It's a really cool concept. They've been around for like 4 or 5 years now. You can still donate to them and stuff like that. Where they really hit home runs was with Hot Wheels people and Pop people. They have tons of shit. But they brought this to my attention. Let's see. This is the Shop Safe Act. Says Congress is trying to fix a very specific problem with a broad solution. Its underlining goal of protecting consumers from unsafe and defective counterfeit products. The problem is it tackles the issue which would make it incredibly difficult for small businesses and individuals to sell anything online. It would do little to stop sophisticated counterfeiters and will ultimately do collectors more harm than good by obstructing competition and hindering consumers' ability to resell their items. So basically what it is you would have to, let's see here. Think about trying to sell something online. Think about having a few pins, Matchbox models, or Dorbs, which are some of their focus collections they have. You would list them online on HobbyDB, or a friend says, hey, I know someone, and puts you in touch via email. You exchange the not anymore needed collectibles for some cash. Everyone's happy. Now imagine that before you make that sale, you have to send a HobbyDB or your email provider a copy of your government ID, verify that you took reasonable steps, whatever that means, to make sure the collectibles are not counterfeit, and state in your listing where they were made, or if you don't know, tell HobbyDB all the steps you took to try to figure that out, and carefully word your listing to avoid anything that might get caught in an automatic trademark filter. At this point, you might reasonably decide to just forego all of this. So yeah, it's talking about that you would have to prove that your shit's not counterfeit, and you would have to take all these steps and document them and all this kind of bullshit just to get past people that don't understand when you buy a $30 Gucci bag, it's not the real thing, you know. So again, unlike the one that they pass through that is now going to cost all of us thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, we should keep an eye out on this one. You can go sign the letter that's been signed by Craigslist, eBay, Etsy, Mercari, Pinterest, and anywhere else where people try to sell shit.
Well, this is the thing. So they want you to say potentially you'd have to give a form of government ID to do a transaction. Well, like eBay, you can't do a transaction unless they have your bank account information.
Yeah.
How many people in there cannot sell anymore because you refuse to give your checking account routing number?
Yeah.
I mean, how ludicrous is that? They have all of our banking info.
Yeah. No, Jesus Christ, I almost keep pulling my table down. No, I agree. This selling online thing is getting so fucking regulated. It's ridiculous.
Well, the government wants their fucking money because they know they're making tons of it.
Right. You know, and that the one that happened with using electronic payments as a way to fucking curb drug dealing and shit like that. It's just fucking ridiculous. So, yeah. All right. That was toy news. Let's get into some third party Robo Force in the house. So I think these are going to be a pass for me. They're $50 a piece is what their retail's going to be. 7.5 inch tall, so not much bigger than a McFarlane up in his house. And they're just not my Robo Force either, you know?
Yeah, they seem pretty fancy compared to what you're used to.
Yeah. Goes into it 7.5 inch, injection molding, highly detailed, fully. They do talk where they talk about the points of articulation, because I thought they were relatively well articulated. Maybe I saw it somewhere else, but blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I think with this is a pass for me, unfortunately. Plus, I don't necessarily like hoses and arms going everywhere on figures. I'm sure it's removable, but Cass, I recently bought an original Roboforce Max Steel with box. Nice, on eBay. It's been open, so it wasn't too expensive. Yeah, the box would have probably added price. Back when Toyfinity got the license, I took that time to get me 100 and a Max Steel, and they were super reasonable. I think I paid $15 for a Max Steel. Again, no box or anything, but stickers were well intact and shit like that. Anybody, I think I've talked about Robo Force, and none of you guys have any experience, right?
Yeah.
You are the only guy on that one.
Hole in the ground. This is interesting. So some Star Wars third-party action here. That's not too terribly expensive. I mean, it depends on. These are all solid cast resin. Okay, so resin. So it's not going to have the 3D printed material, but it's still going to look. It's still going to have a little bit of texture to it. But these are kind of interesting. Emperor throne, a Snoke throne. I liked this one, the conference table with the conference chairs. But if you look at that shit, I mean, that's $115 for a table and chairs.
Jesus Christ.
So, do you guys want to place a wager on how long it is before he shut down?
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Lucasfilm don't fuck around.
Yeah, exactly. It's a cease and desist right then and there.
Here's a large dungeon door. So for the
The Rancor.
yeah.
Or no, that's like the opening to Jabba's palace. It's like where C-3PO is interrogated by the little eye on the...
Oh, that's right, because the Rancor is a gate, right?
Yeah.
Like it
But it has
holes in
the
it and
teeth
shit.
underneath. Yeah.
Yeah. Different canisters and shit that you've seen. A vent tube. I mean, just some
Jesus, for
wacky
17
shit,
bucks.
dude. This one I dig. The fucking
little
shield.
That's pretty
the
cool.
shield generator. Bar with the different distilleries. And you can piece all this stuff together. One of them that I really dug. These are kind of cool control consoles with different stickers. There's a fucking New Hope one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't come painted, obviously. So
I think these are stickers. Yeah, comes
Okay.
with decals and extra detail bits.
Yeah, you get
That
a
looks
Oh yeah.
Then put your
So
sticker on
here's
them.
these. Pick incorrectly shows 8 sections. You only get 7. This was kind of cool. I always love this scene, the little tracking when the Death Star is going to clear the planet to fucking hit the moon. Yeah. Generator. So that's not a horribly priced, $40, but one I really wanted to point out, so tons of stuff here.
You get an
The rack.
Oh, the rack,
Android
that's
rack. And the flipper.
Yeah, and the torture thing on the... Yeah.
Oh, K-rails or Jersey barriers. Do you know why they're called Jersey barriers, Rock?
I'm assuming because of the ruckus of people that go to like sporting events in Jersey.
They have to put these concrete barriers up for everybody.
Yeah, I'm figuring that happened like during 80s hair metal, like if Rat was in town. His sister, because I'm from Long Island.
Oh. X-Wing ladders. This is kind of cool. Again, way too expensive. And it's a membership exclusive. But the little tower that's scanning them as they come in. Little transport car. And then, where's the one I really wanted to show? I'm fucking getting crazy here. It's different speeder, but shut the fuck up. These are only $6.
It's a
The
stand.
stand.
Oh, the stand to put them on. Then those must be customs, right? Because I don't recognize them. This is what I really dug. A fucking kit to turn your TIE fighter into a TIE crawler.
And it even holds figures on the side.
Yeah, and you can even stick figures in there. Rebel Agent Starship.
Oh, is that Dash Rendar's ship?
Yeah.
No, Dash Rendar's ship looks like the Millennium
Yeah, it looks
Falcon.
like the Millennium Falcon.
It's like a
Oh,
small
that's
Millennium
right.
Falcon.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, just with the cockpit that flips
yeah,
around.
the Outrider.
right?
Yeah.
Is this
Yeah.
the guy from Dark Forces? Is that his ship?
Who, Kyle Katane or whatever his name is?
Kyle
Yeah.
Katarn.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
that
that's right.
his ship?
Of course, he won't say what it is because that's just.
Wait,
invited.
let's go see how much his walls were. that Kenner literally just, I mean, Hasbro just put out.
Center column, left or right column. Yeah, so 65 bucks. Oh. So center is 25.
Left and right.
Yeah,
is
I mean,
20.
you'd be paying $100.
Yeah, to build an
to
actual
build
scene.
what they put out. That's kind of cool with the doors molded. All right. Anyways, kind of cool stuff. If you're into this shit, yeah. Brinkalizer says,
Dark Forces.
"Welcome, Brinkalizer. Dark Forces."
That's what I was
He said
thinking.
he's met the hole in the ground folks. Nice people. So they most likely are East Coast based. Oh, hold on. Our fire alarm's going off.
Mute your mic.
Evacuate!
Yeah.
Evacuate!
Evacuate! It's a trap!
I thought that was coming from my house because like a month ago, I
Could have
bought
muted
this-
his mic.
A month ago, I bought a pre-made meatloaf that was made with had bacon in it, and I put it in the oven for like 40 minutes or whatever it was, and the bacon started like the grease got all over the oven. Oh my god! For the next week, I cleaned the oven for a week. Every time we used the oven, it would go off.
Oh yeah.
I
dude.
thought that was my house.
I've had a few frozen pizza mishaps that have led like a week of constant smoking in the oven. Like,
I'll tell you what, we thought we were brilliant. So, Little Miss McFavorite just likes a pepperoni pizza.
Yeah.
And we don't mind it, but we would rather have some kind of white. Mrs. McFavorite doesn't like red sauce, so like a white pizza or something. So we took 2 frozen pizzas and we cut them in half and said, okay, this is the pizza we're making. Well, when you do that, yeah, the cheese just melts down.
Right down the middle, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. No, you cook both. You cut them in half. You put the other half in the fridge and reheat that for another night.
Oh, no, because we don't like it reheated. That's
Wait, so what, you didn't use a pizza pan? You just put the pizza on the oven rack and then let it.
That's
melt?
what we always do, bro.
Yeah, dude. In Illinois, we don't use pizza pads either.
Yeah, it says
I make
put
my
right
own
on
pizza.
the
I
rack.
have 3 different kind of pizza
Me
pans.
too. I got
I
2
have-
different pans.
I have
Just toss it right there on the fucking oven shelf, man.
Oh,
That's the downfall to this whole fucking story right there.
right.
You guys
I
are
have
proving
an
the point.
extra large pizza pan. Then I have a ventilated pizza pan.
Yeah,
and then I
I
have a
love my
smaller
ventilated
one
one.
if I'm making like a deep dish one.
Yeah, I have a
Okay,
ventilator
so what? Now are any of these stone? Because that's what Mrs. McFavorite used to make her pizzas on. Are stone.
No.
No, these
No.
are just metal pizza pans.
Okay, so big one, a vented one, and a small
Smaller
deep
one.
one.
You could use a stone, but like I buy the dough and I let it defrost, and then I bring it. I put in a metal bowl and I wrap it with either like a wet paper towel or saran wrap. Let it come up to room temperature because then you could stretch it easier.
Interesting.
Yeah, you stretch it. Oh, and I got to put flour on all sides of it, and then like pre-stretch it a little bit.
So what does the vented do versus a non-vented? Make it
I'm not sure.
crispier?
Sometimes I make like more than one pizza for my son. Like what I do is I have the oven at like 450, and what I do is I put one dough on the bottom, and then I don't put the sauce or cheese on it first. I bake the dough first. Then once it starts rising, I pop all the air bubbles. So when I swap them out, so when I put that one, when I pull the one that's already cooked out, I put the sauce and cheese on it. I prep another dough. And this way I have it for during the week. If he wants homemade pizza, just pop it out like a boboli kind of. And I just put sauce and cheese on it and it's ready to go.
Okay, so that's the difference. Is we're only ever eating frozen pizza.
Oh, okay.
I think we've made our own pizza like 3 times, and we just put it on a cookie sheet or something.
Because I can make an 18-inch pie for like $5, basically.
Yeah, it's fucking dirty.
exactly the
Yeah.
way you want it. See, and that's what we should do. We have, like I say, we've done it in the past, and we do have pizza dough, so that could satisfy, because I like heavy red sauce. I want heartburn.
It's a fun
all
activity.
night.
Everybody can do their own. Like you could even just buy 3 doughs. You know what I mean? The difference is if you don't stretch out all the way, you make like a personal pizza. It'd be like that big, and buy some seasoning. The sauce is what's important. Like I buy Don Pepinos or it's like a Jersey fresh tomato. But it depends on like I can see why you guys don't like red sauce because acidity. If it's not San Marzano tomatoes.
I'm
you can have the
fasting
worst
today, guys. You're
horrible.
killing me.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of comments about pizza here.
Everybody loves fucking pizza.
Pizza, right? KJ Smith's absolutely right. Pizza pants is a focus.
Tin file on the rack
well,
below.
Brinks at least does tin foil.
That's pretty much what I
That's
do.
what I
what
need
Brink
to.
does.
That's what I need to do too. We have a nicer, newer. It's about 4 years old now. We actually take the time and scrape off the bottom anything that hits down there.
Oh, slick! Don't even go there. I got something for you. They
Welcome
sell
to
something.
open your pizza.
No. Listen. No, you're gonna love this. At Bed Bath and Beyond, they sell a thing. It's like Teflon. That you have a gas or electric stove.
Gas.
Okay. Either way, it's a piece of Teflon that's like thick as tinfoil. You slide it on the bottom of the oven. Whenever anything drips on it, you pull the piece out. You stick it in the sink and you just wipe it down. It comes right off.
Ooh,
It saves
I
you
need to
so
get
much
that.
time cleaning your oven.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I do that with foil. Like, and then I pull it out, crumple it up, throw it away.
Throw it
Yeah,
away.
you could basically do the same thing, but this thing is like $15 maybe 20 the most. And like even we have a gas stove with the 5 burners, and you put your model in, and then they tell you which one it is, and you lift up the grates and you put it on there, and it catches all the fills. Yeah,
That's awesome. I like that. Cool guy says no pizza pan equals I'm not having pizza.
no pizza for you.
Brinkalizer today made meatloaf pizza where the bread was substituted for meat.
Huh.
You know, this just shows you get more comments talking about pizza than any of this third
Yeah,
party
exactly. We should
Yeah,
start
that
the show with pizza.
So we need to add a food part of the show.
No, we don't.
Cass says, cook my pizza in a toaster. Yeah, dude. When I realized you could put a Totino's pizza in a toaster oven, my life was complete, dude.
Pizza bagels, dude, in a toaster oven?
Pizza bagels have a little too much bread to sauce and cheese ratio for me.
Have you guys ever made Thomas English muffins?
Oh,
Make pizza that way?
That's my jam, especially when the kids were younger. Build your own
Yeah.
pizza night? Oh, forget
Yeah.
it.
Oh, on Thomas? Oh, I like that.
Thomas
I
English
might have to
muffins.
rock that.
Toast them and then top them.
Okay. Oh, toast them first. And
Oh, we don't toast them
that's
first.
right.
We
Because it'd
toast
be
oven them
soggy
after
otherwise.
they've been...
Ah, interesting.
good.
Even
All
in
right.
the broiler, just stick them under the broiler real quick. Toast them up a little bit. Listen, you don't get to be this fat for not knowing about food. Okay?
Oh, my God.
Oh, shit. Now we're going
Sorry,
back to
Cliff.
Bridgerton.
I need a cigarette now.
Like a supermodel. Need to get those hunger cravings down.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I'm glad KJ and Brinkalizer are with us because I don't know what to vote for because I probably won't buy any of these. So I know this is Brinkalizer's dude. So chime in. I'm gonna give everybody a few seconds here.
Vampire Knight.
And anybody, you want the Vampire Knight?
Yeah, man. Those
How
look
many can
dope.
I choose?
3.
3? All right. Well, I'll let KJ do the last choice then, unless I always like this dude with like the Taj Mahal head. And then I'm always a big fan of clear, but I don't know about a blue glow. I want green glow. Blue glow sucks. Brinkalizer, I got your yellow demon in there. Cowabunga do blue Haganon. Oh, that's the blue glow?
The one that you said sucks.
Yeah.
I did say it sucks. I just prefer a green glow. All right. It looks like
No,
we
you
have...
literally said blue glow sucks.
Yeah, you said that.
Well, no, blue glow sucks. Not this dude.
Oh, okay.
But the fact that he's blue glow as opposed to green glow. All right. So we're going to trump yours. Sorry, Cliff.
What? I'm a co-host.
But you don't care about
No,
these.
I don't.
These
I don't
guys
care. I
are
don't give a-
actually
I
going to
don't give a
buy
shit.
them if they release them.
And Cliff, don't you
Okay.
remember getting your vote trumped is a focus?
Yeah.
Cliff, vote
All right, we're gonna go with Cowabunga dude, and then KJ Smith, Romulus or Ilgar. Which one would you rather? And I'll toss my last vote for those. All right, we'll come back to that. Let's see. How do I do this? I hold that and I do this. Yeah.
Oh, I have a feeling Jason's about to kick himself out.
Okay. Ramen Toy Monstar. So I am so glad. I think it was Brinkalizer that turned me on. Okay, so KJ wants Romulus. And submit my vote. All right, sweet. There you go, guys. I hope you guys get your dudes. So I'm glad Brinkalizer turned me on to a review, at least of the original set of Centurions, because they were crap. Like the quality was crap on them. Now, I don't want to hold that against people because they should get better, is the hope, right? This Monstar looks really good. I love his fucking elbow rockets. I don't remember this gun, but did he have a little Bat Dude? I remember the Bat Dude in the original toy line was like vehicle size, wasn't it?
No, it was like a thing that clipped onto his arm, and it had
oh, was it? Oh,
had,
okay.
Like, claws
so
that snapped together.
Okay. So this, I just don't remember the gun.
What is this, like a $130 retail?
Their regular ones are 90.
I think it's at 119.
119 on here. Oh, back up here. Yeah, 119. Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, 120.
Let's see. Brinkalizer. I saw an interview with the Ramen Toys guy and specifically said that Brian Flynn from Super 7 was the person that farmed out the license to Ramen Toys. Yeah, I figured that had to be the case at this point. I know it's kind of like, how did it do it? That kind of stuff. Cass, I'm digging the shiny red paint on him too. There was a little bat, and in one episode I think they made him big. I just could have swore in the vintage toy line there was a large bat vehicle, because they never made his cool ass octopus, right? Because that's what I loved about him, was his fucking armored octopus ride. But anyways, I easily could be remembering wrong there. Newage Masterpiece, Dark of the Moon, Megatron. I threw this up here because this is probably one of my favorite movie designs of all time.
Sky Shadow Attack Bird, Jason.
Was the vintage one?
It was a giant red bat vehicle
that he rode. Okay. I thought so. Thank you for confirming, Cliff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I love this Mad Max tanker design on this Megatron, and I assume this is the little dudes that were crawling all over him trying to repair him and shit. But again, God, just not enough to make me spend probably what's gonna be $200 on that shit. We talked about it in the last show. Where's the value here? Is the value here for you? So this is the Frankenstein. Does it come with the head at least?
Yes, it does. The wrapped head.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the wrapped. I was going to say, that's not part of the original release. Oh, okay. Wrapped head. The torch is a cool thing. What's the blanket or is that? Oh, that's what goes over him on the table?
I would assume that's the shroud, yeah.
Okay.
$40 though. That's a little steep for that, isn't it?
It is. I haven't even pre-ordered it.
So, yeah. I mean, it's cool. Again, I think it's one of those things. This is kind of weird. Like he's shooting him.
Who's gonna hold it?
Yeah.
Like, there's no Igor. There's no Fritz. There's no Dr. Frankenstein.
Maybe it's a teaser. But yeah, I mean, this is like if you're Frankenstein crazy, right?
Yeah.
Because, like you say, Cliff, you're all about Universal monsters, but that's not a priority.
Yeah, just need the monsters themselves. I'm happy.
Oh, I didn't realize that. He said in the vintage toy line, also a big tally hawk as well.
Hold on, I'm on figures.com. Or I'm on Figure Realm.
Let's see here.
Oh yeah, they do have a giant tally hawk.
Silver Hawks vehicles, vintage, and image. Of course, this thing. Oh, what? Well, it's probably not complete or anything, but okay. Yeah, so there's this big ass bot. 21 inches on that motherfucker.
Yeah, but if you look at the figure, he has one mounted to his arm.
Also, yeah. No, that's... Oh, what the fuck? That must be a custom, right?
What?
Skyship. Oh my god, they did make that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think they made that. Oh my god. Oh shit. $800. Okay, that's probably never good. Oh,
and that's loose 800. What do you think would be in the package? Wow.
Oh no. Am I gonna go down a hole? I tried to go down the mask hole, Cliff, and you're right. Even on that group, even when people are blowing stuff out, I'm like, I'm not going to pay that much for mask toys.
Dude, I'm so happy I completed the majority of my shit like 12 years ago.
Yeah, it was cheaper to collect masks years ago than it is now, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Back to the UCS Delorean so we can get some Mark Haddock action up in here. Everybody send your thoughts and prayers. Mark Haddock, he's going through a really, really rough time right now.
He's been MIA for a while.
Yeah.
I know Australia's in a massive lockdown. I have no idea anything else.
Dude, his pandemic life was awful for those fucking 2 years, and then he just got some fucking horrible news, so he's going through a really rough time. So everybody send your thoughts and prayers. Yeah, because he's normally great about reaching out to me, and he's even been MIA from that because I'm awful and never reach out to anybody, so I need to do the same. But Back to the Future DeLorean, almost 1,900 pieces. I assume they're showing here that you can make all 3 versions based off of it. Yeah, 3-in-1 model. Dude, that back just looks so clean for a Lego model. Love Doc and his fucking Back to the Future 2 getup. Okay, so each one will set you... Oh, okay. So 150 euros. That's going to be at least 150 here.
Well, it'd probably be, I would guess it'd be like 190, right? Because it's 1,900 pieces?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But maybe they're, with the UCS, they a lot of times include so many small pieces that you get lower than that 10-cent threshold. Just because you're getting hundreds or 100 1x1 pieces and 100 2x2 pieces for the detail. But
when are they supposed to be releasing 4?
The 4th movie? Yeah. I haven't heard
anything about a 4th movie.
Well, they've shown trailers and... Well, not trailers, but they've shown little scenes from it and like hinted that it was happening with Michael J. Fox and fucking Christopher.
Dude, this is news to me, and I'm all over film Twitter.
I've seen it like a couple of years ago before the pandemic started. They were actually hinting towards it, and Michael J. Fox.
Bob Zemeckis has been very vocal that as long as he's alive, there will be no sequels, there will be no remakes.
Wow.
So I don't know. So now you're going to send me down a fucking hole.
All right. None of the big pictures will load, but that's coming. And then makes you want to say Van Damme. Oh, wrong link. Anyways, yeah. Damn it. Van Damme it. I pasted the wrong link here. Anyways, the whole point for the Van Damme was he finally is allowing his likeness to be used, and it's going to be Diamond Select Toys that starts creating stuff. Oh, so the stuff I saw, the likeness sucked. One. I think they only showed 1 or 2 statues. But As soon as they do anything Bloodsport, dude, I'm all over it. Bloodsport is probably top 50 movies of all time.
Dude, I just want that wicked mullet from Hard to Kill. Hard Target, man.
Hard Target? Yeah, you just Hard to Kill Seagal.
Yeah, Hard Target. I want that wicked ass mullet he was rocking in there.
I wonder what would make you think why he wouldn't give his license for all these years. I'm sure he's had to have some kind of financial hardship sooner or later.
Dude,
he gave his likeness to Hasbro for the Street Fighter movie. There were a bunch of Van Damme figures that came out.
Oh, I guess that's true. Well, that would have been a must, right? Like Hasbro would have just been like,
that's
you're not doing this movie unless we can make toys off of you.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't know if the collector market until now has really been ready for like a Bloodsport or a Kickboxer figure. I mean,
Fuck you, bro. How many of you love Bloodsport?
Bloodsport's, but that's what I'm saying is we love Bloodsport, but before now, what kind of adult?
I see what you're saying because we're in this like golden age.
Of like 10 years ago. I don't know if you would have found a lot of people buying Bloodsport toys.
I guess. Yeah, I see your point.
Or Universal Soldier for that matter.
Yeah.
Like, I'm shocked they didn't make a figure line for that. Dolph Lundgren and a fucking Van Damme.
You know what I think we're going to see now? A shit ton of horrible reaction figures of Van Damme. You know what I mean? Like, just like you just said, Universal Soldier reaction figures, Bloodsport reaction, and they're all going to look garbage.
Yeah, Van Damme in his little black shorts that he does his splits in, but you can't do the splits because it's fucking reaction.
Can we get a dance scene from Bloodsport reaction?
Yeah, exactly.
Like when
Brinkalizer says Back to the Future 4 movie was all a hoax from what he understands. Fan-made movie trailers look really good nowadays.
Boo. You got Rick rolled.
Really
Boo.
Yeah.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
I was just watching something really recently that had Rick rolls in it. It was even like a funeral scene. Fuck. Oh, Ted Lasso. Have you guys watched Ted Lasso?
That's right. Because she starts singing the "Never Gonna Give You Up" at the funeral.
She Rick rolls the funeral.
It was very touching when she did that.
Have you guys seen Badass or Rock?
No,
but
I've heard
I'm
you
gonna
guys
tell you a
talk to
secret.
Ted Lasso's show, but I've never watched.
We could be Diamond Dogs if you guys just watch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you guys in the audience a secret.
Okay.
I rock out to Rick Astley on the way home from work sometimes.
Hey, that's all.
When I remember being a kid and my mom we used to hear that on the radio. And then my mom was convinced that he was a black man with his voice because he's got a little bass in it.
Dude, he's got a lot of bass in that voice.
And then when my mom got the cassette and she saw what he looked like, she was like, it's kind of like Michael McDonald with the deep voice.
Yeah,
I think she was kind of disappointed a little bit, but we still jammed out to it. And every now and then, when I'm driving home from work and I'm hitting that shuffle on my iPhone and Rick Astley comes up, the music goes, the windows go down, and the music goes up.
Windows go down.
Oh man, I rock out to that shit.
There's even a comment in Ted Lasso about that there's a grandma that loves the song, and then they show her the video, and they're like, "Are you disappointed that that's what he looks like?" And she's like, "No, that's fine."
That sounds like my mom to a T. Like she had no idea, but yeah, that's hysterical. But let me tell you, he had 2 really good songs.
Oh yeah, well, he had more than that in my opinion, but yes, his 2 pop hits are amazing. But let's get back to this Ted Lasso. Everybody should watch Ted Lasso. I fought it for a long
Where do you
time.
find it?
It's on Apple
it's
Plus.
Apple
or Apple TV.
I mean,
Plus? Okay.
Yeah, you find it where you find everything else.
Dude, it is just the most heartwarming, like feel good show about a good dude who just wants to make people better around him.
We're
think
talking
that's
about
the
Ted
only
Lasso
streaming
right
service
now.
I don't have.
Oh, don't jump
Really
around.
a fan.
Oh no!
Things are barely balanced in this room.
All over.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Yeah, I think it's the only one I don't have is Apple. I have every other platform.
It's $4.99 a month. Get it for a month. Just binge
And watch it.
Ted Lasso.
It is.
And For All Mankind, which is one of the best shows on TV.
Really? Oh, okay. Here,
Awesome.
I take your recommendations. Let me get to my to-do list. But the Ted Lasso for All Mankind, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put that on there. Ted Lasso. So I am eternally positive, which if people don't know, 240 episodes in, that's kind of my thing. Drives fucking Mrs. McFavorite absolutely crazy because she's internally pessimistic. And so that's why I fought it so long, because they're like, oh, he's the ultimate optimist. And I'm like, do I really want to watch a show about myself?
You sure do.
She put it so well. She's like, see, he does optimistic well. You do optimistic like condescending. Because he is. He's a super optimistic guy, but you feel good about it when he's being optimistic. Me being optimistic to my wife makes her want to punch me in the face.
She's a real Roy Kent.
Yeah. Okay, anyways. Okay, so I think it was our next one anyways, and that's why I fucked up the link. So, from Super 7, getting Toho Ultimates. So we get the 89 Godzilla versus Biollante, which if you've never seen Biollante, it is great. I love it. This is not a joke. This is a rose with a big eating face with vines and leaves attacking Godzilla. It's absolutely amazing. Let's look at the breakout here.
So it's got Venus flytrap hands, but a rose
not a
mouth.
face.
But a rose face.
Rose
God.
face, yeah.
I don't know what this is. This looks like a big pile of Godzilla poop. Maybe it's
I thought it was like a
tail.
neck. Like a
Is that what a neck? Oh, like when he's like scrunching down his neck or something?
Yeah, I thought it was a neck.
Okay. So you get little severed ones from when he cuts them off. Spoiler.
Yeah, that's his neck, yeah.
Oh, I like that. The hand with the fucking... It has a vine that goes through his hands.
But that neck is it me, or does it look a completely different color than the
It is. It looks like a
Godzilla?
dream.
Yeah.
Well, and it might be in these you never know what they're working off with these, but usually Super 7, like, shit is pretty final. But the problem, so Ed Arndt's a Godzilla fan too, also. And the problem we're having with these is the $85 fucking price point. Like Ultimates, okay, so Ultimates start off at $45. I'm good. It comes with 10 different accessories, shit like that. Then they go up to $55. Okay. I'm in on the Sunbow fucking Joes. I'm in on Thundercats, and I'm in on Silverhawks, but nothing else. Cherry picking some Simpsons. But $85, I can't fucking do it. These are the same size. They are 8 inches tall, not 7, but still the 7 inches NECA size. I thought maybe NECA is 6 inch to the top of the head and then 12 inch from the tail. But and Ed Arndt in our chat on the group, he was like, I'm not pre-ordering them, and then I'm going to kick myself for not pre-ordering them and then buy them on the secondary market. And I hope that's not the case with me. Cass says if I'm going to buy Super 7 Godzilla, it's got to be from the 60s and 70s. See, I love those for what they are, but I am a modern Godzilla fan. Like designs and all that kind of shit. That's what I like. Yeah, at that price, a bit much. And this is what I was telling Ed is, or the group in general, is like once you get past that 50-60 mark, you're in import territory. You're talking about much better designed toys from Japan and stuff like that. Like Ultimates are super heavy. They've got a lot of plastic. That doesn't necessarily make them better. Like some of my favorite toys, like this fucking so I had the Diamond Select Bruce Lee with the fucking Game of Death outfit, because this is my favorite. And it was big, chunky, heavy, and it broke at its joints 2 times, and then I just never opened the third one. This one is like light. It's easy to pose. It doesn't get overweighed because it's not solid plastic. It's hollow plastic. So
yeah, my Muckman, he's super fucking heavy. He slowly starts to lean forward.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, like 80 plus for Godzilla or a tank of gas. I mean, you gotta make a decision.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what do you want here?
Dude, there's so many fucking.
No.
Oh, he kicked us out.
All right, back to talking about food again.
Yeah.
No, dude.
I'm kidding. No, listen, I'm down. I weighed my heaviest before my surgery. I'm down 19 pounds since my surgery.
Awesome,
job,
dude.
buddy.
And 10 in the last 2 weeks.
Awesome.
I've really cut down. We're going to talk about food because you cut out of the show.
Yeah, sorry.
So they
I was like,
tortured
let's
me.
move on to the next thing.
No,
and hit
you
the
were about to say
wrong
about gas.
fucking-
I made the joke about gas and Godzilla. About gas.
And I was just saying on Instagram, so many toy memes with gas mixed into it, fucking just I got what you need, and it's a naked dude with gas between his legs and shit like that. Not that that's necessarily toy related.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird that's the one that's stuck in my mind. About figs. Yeah. Big oops. I was trying to hit back up here, hit back down there. All right. Store report, Target prices. Oh, we already talked about this. This is the Titan going for $190. They're going to be doing a multi-pack, an Evergreen Deluxe 3-pack. So those are going up to $21. Those have been at $23 for a while, though. And I have no idea what the Bumblebee movies ones are, but it's coming, Brez. And then Transformers Legacy showing up in stores. I think the Deluxes and Leaders have... Oh, and the Voyagers were found a couple weeks ago. So I think we've seen all the first wave. Oh wow, is there nothing in here? It was just literally...
Who bound does that mean?
Oh, here we go. So I'm excited for these. At least for the drag strip and the kickback.
So that's a no plastic packaging, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, which, have you guys seen the little cheapy $5 5-inch Star Wars figures, the multi-pack they did that had the Grogu, Mandalorian, Rey?
Wait, it comes with a Grogu? Because I haven't seen one that has a Grogu in it.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen a couple, but I've seen more missing than I have. So if you guys don't know, it's a multi-pack of the little cheap $5 ones. I have it in my truck with his little bassinet. But it's real easy to just yank the Grogu out of the fucking eco-friendly twist ties he's in. So people have been stealing those like the LeBron heads.
It's not even like a twist tie anymore. It's like a brown, kind of like a cardboard rope almost. It's not even that's not even plastic. Like I remember when my son used to get toys, like not only were they zip tied in, sometimes they'd have to get like a little screwdriver to get the piece out of it.
Yeah.
They don't do that. I guess we'll be getting away from that, but you could not steal those. You couldn't open them once you bought them. You got them home.
Well, those that was one of my favorite part of the Chat May stuff, right? Was those little like plastic screw things that they would hold the vehicles in. Yep. Those would make cool little what do you call them in warfare? Like little obstacles, they like World War II where they made the girders that they would put on the battlefield.
Oh yeah.
I miss buying that stuff at Big Lots for my son, or like that. What was that knockoff brand that Toys R Us used to have? You get like a big jumbo playset for like $40. You get
it's True Heroes.
True Heroes,
what they call it.
Yeah.
But it's all
Chat
May.
Yeah, those vehicles were great though.
And then Big Lots had all the Power Team Elite stuff.
Yes, they used to make the good dioramas.
Dude, the Power Team Elite stuff is fucking sick. I love it. Terrible toys, beautiful vehicles and dios.
This is interesting. I kind of feel the same way. This packaging where you can touch the figures gives me an impression that they are cheaper figures than they really are. AAA, I feel very weird with an open window packaging.
Yeah, it does look weird.
All right. Let's see what else. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go. Bridgerton again. TF Micro Machines. So we saw these hinted at. We saw handfuls of the individual Micro Machines. Somebody post something that was like $5. Well, that was all a lie. These things are expensive as fuck. First up, the Bumblebee Playset. So this is kind of cool. It's a Camaro that transforms into this playset, but all you get is, all right, come on Amazon, catch up. This one, all you get is a barricade. I mean, it's a cool. You
don't even get a Bumblebee?
No, this is Bumblebee, bro. So $40 on that shit.
Wow. That's just wow pricing to me. That's just like.
Oh, and these went up since I last checked them. These were $19.99 when I checked them doing the show notes like 2 days ago. So this one you get at least more micro machines. So you get 8 micro machines and you get 2 of these backdrops. Let's see, will this magnify? So a city backdrop and then the Air Force Base.
So this is clearly the first Bay movie, right? Yeah, 2007. Yep.
Yeah. And then Revenge of the Fallen one here. And this one drives me nuts. Like, so you get the sand one, you get okay, go ahead and open this up. You get 3 or 2 of the motorcycles where they're a team at 3. Jesus Christ, browser. Okay, sorry. I do like that you get the stealth, you get the Jetfire stealth bomber and stuff like that. If I see them in stores, I'm not going to fucking buy them on Amazon. If I see these in stores, I might pick them up at $20. If you divide that over the micro machines, you're paying $250 for a micro machine. I can handle that.
Come on, you spent $2,000 a month on toys. What's another $25?
I'll tell you what I did do. I did get these GIjoe Ultimates Wave 3. I may have to get another Trooper. I got 2 Storm Shadows, one to leave in the package.
Trooper and the Storm Shadow.
But
Doc, I felt, was the odd choice, right?
Doc is interesting, but it's Sunbow, right? Doc is in a lot of Sunbow.
Doc is the one I like the most. Yeah, I think it looks great.
I love the flesh color here. I love that you're not just getting a head, you're getting a neck. So
and then you get all the hands to match it.
Yeah. And then the whip.
The laser whip?
Is that the Fluffies or is that the slave one?
That's the slave one.
And the slave one. So I love that. Let's see, the Doc. Of course, the classic rifle.
And no stretcher, though.
Yeah, no stretcher, but you get the mortar.
Yeah. But again, this is Sunbow. Did Doc ever have a stretcher in Sunbow?
No, but it seems to be like the normal thing now to include a stretcher with the medical person.
Yeah. I like the gloved hands. That's kind of a cool concept. And then anybody have the other references here, like comics? I mean, they're all from the cartoon, obviously, but anything specific you can remember?
For what?
No.
From episodes of the cartoon. They're sourcing all of this shit from Sunbow. Oh, is that what Doc came with? Was a
Yeah,
motor?
he came with a
The
motor.
vintage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's all vintage. Scarlet. So you get Pilot Scarlet here with her head. The two different crossbows, different crossbow stuff. The classic M16 is an interesting one, too.
Does she come with Duke's balls to carry in her pocketbook?
No, I think on the card, wasn't she with Snake Eyes in the cartoon?
Yeah, in the cartoon, she was all about Snake Eyes.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
comic book.
Oh, I don't know about that. Snake Eyes was kind of like her aloof suitor, but I think everybody knew Duke and Scarlet were going to get together, right?
We all knew that Flint and Lady J were fucking bad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we all know Shipwreck was a rapist, but
Yeah, yeah, he was just raping shit left, right, and center.
You think Shipwreck carried roofies or what?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You don't walk around in a sailor costume and not have roofies somewhere on your person.
Just dropping Quaaludes on people back in the day.
So yeah, Storm Shadow, amazing with his fucking diving mask is dope.
Yeah, I'm fucking all about that Storm Shadow.
What sword is this?
It's
Do
Excalibur
people-
sword.
Oh yeah, from the fucking Lady of the Deep or whatever
Right,
that.
that's a sword,
fucking
yeah.
was.
He's a cutting
I
fucking
don't
shit.
remember him using that gun though.
Yeah, the sniper one. Do we know where this one?
Oh, is that from when Zartan was dressed up as Storm Shadow and he killed the Softmaster?
Yeah, but they never had that in the cartoon.
Yeah,
the
that
comic
was
That was a comic book thing.
Oh, he did it with bow and arrow too, Zartan.
yeah.
That's right. Because he had the bow and arrow that had the thing you could hear on it. It had like a little like a satellite dish on it.
And I love this touch, the forearm with the unraveling bandage that shows the Rashikage logo on it.
Yeah, they might be pulling some comic book stuff there because I don't remember him shooting a gun in the cartoon at all.
Yeah, there was a couple people on my local group that said this exact thing. They canceled all their classifieds.
And
They're going to sell their classified, and they're going to go Super 7 exclusive. So I don't know if it is the Trooper and Storm Shadow that are changing people's minds or what. AAA loves the Doc and the Scarlet.
Well, I think Doc
yeah.
looks great. It's just more of a. It's not one of the A or B class characters. It's definitely
Yeah.
a lower level.
But in Sunbow, it's a higher one. I think that's... Well, and that's the whole thing. Super 7 is smart. They know to release some of the shitty things in the beginning. You know, you don't just release Duke, fucking Cobra Commander, Destro, and Scarlet. You know, you release obscure ones, too.
I would love to see like an airborne fucking...
So Cass says I didn't order Snake Eyes or Baroness because of the colors. That's why I ordered them.
Yeah,
That's
I
what it is.
hated the Baroness.
It's
I
the
thought she was
Samba.
shitty.
I do not like the Baroness. I don't like that color scheme, but the fact that it's from the cartoon is what gives me a boner.
Bang.
Cowabunga dude sticking with classified. Yeah, I'm doing both.
I'm doing both too.
I'm going completist with Super 7, which is stupid because they're $55 a piece.
Yeah, dude, plus, and they're already setting pre-orders for Wave 3, and no one
they
has
haven't
seen
delivered.
Wave 1.
Yeah.
Like you start getting deep into a line that's $55 each, you're going to have to show us the quality of that Wave 1.
But they've been consistent across all their lines.
They have.
I know what... I'm not getting double jointed elbows. I'm not getting double jointed knees because they don't do that. They do like an old school classic style to what they say to keep the mold clean, you know, and it's kind of like bullshit. You just want to eliminate some fucking price points, you know.
But what Cliff's talking about is what's going on in the third-party wrestling figures. There's so many different companies. There's Cella, there's Zombie Sailor. There's all these different companies that keep putting out lines of pre-order, and then it's like, well, it's the factory, it's just in that, and they're showing we signed all these different guys. They show you the renders, they show you like Ron Brudat drawings, and then they haven't delivered on the figures yet.
Yeah.
And
See, a third party, I would not be 3 waves deep in pre-orders without receiving something for sure. Let's see. Since these Super 7 figs are based on pre-orders, going to back to pick up early wave figures later could get pricey. Yeah, I mean that's exactly right. Fucking all the Super 7 stuff, if it catches on, it gets super pricey on the aftermarket. Prefer classified. Super 7's too pricey. I would say if I was going, if I didn't, cartoons are like are what introduced me to all these toys. That's my media that backs up everything I buy. If the GIjoe cartoon wasn't as important to me as it is, then I would stick with classified. I think the designs are much better in classifieds for cool toys. You know, it's just they're hitting that fucking nostalgia button with these fucking Ultimates. Let's talk about nostalgia buttons. I have all of these in their original colors, which are like orange, blue, green, and fucking something else. But these G1 rescue bots, I mean, these are one thing transformations, and I love them. But again, not gonna go pay $21 plus tax plus shipping on them to get them from Entertainment Earth. If I see them, I'll pick them up.
what is this? Not suitable for all audiences. Did you see that on your screen?
No.
Oh.
Was it on the website over here?
Yeah, it was like one of them little pop-up ads. And it was
then
like,
here we go.
there you go.
Oh, hey, we're seeing some
Hey now.
some
Oh,
60s or 70s Olympic nips.
Nips.
What I saw some meme about this, and it was like, when only the 28th one is interesting, but yet you still click to the 36th one thinking that it's got to get better on these slideshows and shit.
Right.
Have you guys... You don't click on them.
I'm not even. No, dude, they drive me crazy.
Yeah, again, every once in a while I get a hair up my ass just because.
You'll see that article. You won't believe what this family just found in this house they just bought, and it's like not interested. I don't care. I don't care if it's a fucking alien being. I'm not clicking through this fucking slideshow.
Yeah, because they show a picture of the front door, and then they show a picture of the living room. Yeah.
The last one I clicked on like that was 20 of Kid Rock's cars, and it was showing. He has a huge car collection.
Yeah.
See that?
I saw that one, and I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he has a Rolls Royce, so I wanted to see which Rolls Royce it was. It was a 2004 Phantom, but it looks brand new because the body style always stays very, very similar. But like you wouldn't know it was a 2004.
So how, since you guys are does Rolls-Royce make an SUV?
Now it does.
Now it does? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's based on the Bentley.
Is it new? Or no? Oh, it was the Bentley that we thought we saw. We thought
I've
saw
seen
a Bentley SUV. Oh, so they make those?
Yeah, they're $289,000 to start.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad. I was thinking an
quarter
SUV.
Well,
I was talking about a Bentley. They were 200,000 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, wait. This one, I brought my car to the dealership. I got inspected. They said my transmission something was leaking. Not the actual transmission, but like where a gasket. So I have the warranty on the car. I bring it in. So I figure I got time to kill, waiting to see like if they could fix it now or if it's going to be like an all day thing, whatnot. So anyway. They have a brand new 2021 G-Wagon AMG. Okay. The sticker was $189,000. But what do you think the aftermarket subcharge is now because of the chip shortage?
Oh, you're
$270.
$313.
Ooh,
what?
Fuck.
313.
Almost 100% fucking markup for surcharge. And when you say wagon, are you talking about those
it's
boxy
a Jeep
SUVs?
Yes. Yeah, it's a G-Wagon.
I bought some Joes off of a dude that was just crazy. Like, he had this whole room. He lived up in the mountains. It took me 30 minutes to get to his house. Turns out he was the service manager for a Mercedes dealership. And he's like, oh man, my discount is amazing. I'm like, oh, that must have been why you got your Jeep style Mercedes. He's like, oh no, we don't get discounts on those. I had to special order that one.
Yeah, it's crazy, like the aftermarket pricing. But yeah, it's a crazy car. But yeah,
I think that Rolls Phantom you were talking about, I think that's Post Malone's car.
Interesting. The one that he would have seen on Kid Rock's cars. Let's go on.
Yeah.
Well, now I know, like even like Mercedes, they have a Maybach SUV, which is like $349,000. It's
fucking crazy. All right, Secret of the Ooze. This pre-order's still going on right now, so if you miss these dudes, you can get them all.
They've never been out. These are brand new.
So what makes these different from the other ones they did?
Paint apps.
They all look different.
They all look, because the costumes are different in the sequels. Yeah. So they're all painted to look like the sequel costumes.
Oh, I didn't even snap about that. So I have all the original.
You have all the 1990 movie. These are Secret of the Ooze. That's what I have.
Okay. I was wondering why everybody was so hyped on these. I'm like, oh, good. You can finally get some movie turtles. I didn't even think about that. I have the original ones in these.
I have yet to decide if I need the 4 Secret of the Ooze turtles.
I know. Because he has the pepperoni nunchucks.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
And Donatello's got that squishy thing he like keeps hitting in the foot soldiers in the face with.
Right. Yeah.
But the real star of this set though is the fucking accessory pack.
Oh, the accessory pack is
that's good.
It's got a head that you can set up to display Raph being a little too Raph when he's all tied up.
Yeah.
And they go into the compound to get him. They're like, that was easy, a little too easy. Oh, there's Raph, a little too Raph.
I just want it for the pizza box and the pizza slices, you know?
Dude, the computer, an old 386 computer, mechanical keyboard, a payphone. Yeah. Oh, a payphone. I think you got to get a payphone if you're born after born before 1990.
My rec center is one of the last places that still has a payphone.
You can still go to a payphone,
and they just put a notice up on it saying it's going to be removed in the next 2 months. The last payphone.
Got to do a quick Instagram photo shoot at that payphone, Roger.
Yeah,
I will. I'll put pictures tonight.
Or go tell them, hey, I'm interested in buying that. Let me know when the technician's here.
Did you guys see the Turtle Power documentary that's on Paramount?
No.
So
probably.
Good.
I've seen a bunch of
them. It's so good.
Here, let me get over to my Evernote. Turtle documentary.
Yeah, it goes from like the absolute beginning of the comic book to modern day.
I've seen that.
Yeah, like all the behind. I loved it. I watched it during the week.
And then Lord and East, they all become friends in the end.
Yeah, back to being buddies again.
Yeah.
But what's weird is Eastman does Comic-Cons, but Laird doesn't. So I guess he has more money that he doesn't need to do them.
Yeah, he's given up basically.
I don't think either of them need to do anything for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, that's probably true. And they show the
I want that so bad. Look at that. It's so great.
And does it come with the rope, or is this just a...
I think that's just someone doing a diorama.
Yeah. Oh, no. Don't need that.
But it's that's $210 for both sets before shipping. It's like, fuck.
Oof. $210 for both.
Because it's $150 for the 4 turtles and $60 for the accessories.
God.
I just want the accessory pack.
And they said that the accessory pack, the heads will not match your 1990 turtles because of the paint.
Oh, you can't fucking swap them.
Because they're a different color green.
Right, yeah.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, Jesus.
I want the Raza and the Toka for sure.
I got those already.
Yeah.
Those are awesome.
Yeah, I bought 2 of them to get the free shipping on them, or to reduce the shipping, and now it's blowing my margins. But no, I'm fine with that. What was I gonna? Oh, Brinkalizer. I put this up here. So he says, why even include the weapons for the Secret of the Ooze Turtles? Rock knows this because he watched the documentary. So, Secret of the Ooze, they were not allowed to use their weapons at all.
Yeah, they were
specifically Leo and Raph because they were blades.
Yeah, exactly.
They had to use anything and everything but their weapons.
Yeah. So that's why you get pepperoni nunchucks and the Nerf bat or whatever that fucking thing is.
And despite all that, I still really like Secret of the Ooze. I understand.
Dude, I love Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah.
3.
No, we don't have to talk about 3.
The Turtles in Time bullshit. Fuck you.
You're going to bring Casey Jones back and not let him do any Casey Jones shit? Seriously?
All right. Lost Boys. Oh, God. Every time the fucking... No. It's wonderful. I like it.
Reaction version of these
I like that there's 2 versions.
I mean, what are you going to get? Yes. And I want to talk about this because borders are important to me. So here's the first one. Very, very Star Wars border. And then I love how they flipped it and they fucking still kept the border down here. Oh, I love it. I don't remember when his hand caught fire.
It's when he's after they kill Alex Winter in the cave. And
so they're
he's chasing them out the tunnel. He's got Corey Haim's hand or his ankle, and it pulls out into the sunlight. And then it goes to a close up of his face. He's got one single tear
running down his face,
and he goes tonight. And then it's awesome.
Oh, does this one have the tear? No tear. But yeah, this is. And to tell you the truth, he's my least favorite. I always loved Alex Winter, and then the dude from Thrashin', the big blonde dude.
The dude who ends up in the tub?
2. What?
The dude who ends up in the tub with garlic and holy water?
Yeah. So those were always my 2 favorite. But just to have these side by side, unpunched, oh, God. The blood wine and the fucking worm chow mein, or lo mein, I should say.
Maggot
chow
rice.
Yeah.
You're eating maggots, Michael. How do they taste?
I'm saying right now, if these are a mass release and DCBS does them, I'll be in on them side by side. Okay. What we got? All right. Who's up on the hot spot?
I'll go first. I got 2.
I got 4.
Ooh, look at this. About Figs actually went to a toy show. I'm going to my first one. Not one that Super 7 would attend, but my first local toy show is next weekend. Me and Shane got tables, but saw these at Super 7 booth yesterday at a toy show. Nice. Bay Area. Picked up the Major Pod Wrestling figures, Matt and Brian. Those are
by my
third
house
party, right? Though
those
those. Oh, by your house yesterday?
Yeah. No, today they were doing autograph at Hassel Toys. It's like 15 minutes from my house.
Crazy.
Yeah. About
Figs, were they at that show yesterday? Did they cross country that on a weekend, Saturday, and fucking? Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, Bay Area. So yeah, fucking San Francisco yesterday and New Jersey today.
Those guys have huge travel weekends. Like they'll go from like an independent show on one day, go somewhere else, do an autograph signing. They do a lot. You got to make the money when you can.
Hell yeah. All right. Who wants to be on the hot spot first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Because then I'm going to smoke.
While we do ours. Fuck you, Cliff.
Hey, I watch it live on my phone. Don't worry, baby.
Oh, that's true. I forgot you could sit there.
We can't badmouth him when he steps away.
No, you can't. You can.
Oh yeah, we can.
real light this week. I got the Has No Talent Book of Boba Fett Cad Bane.
Nice.
I have yet to glue his tubes into his cheeks.
I was going to ask how those tubes worked, if they were friction or if you literally have to...
You have to glue them according to his instructions.
And where does the chest thing go, right? Or
it's
is
not
it
its chest, it goes on his back. Yeah, it goes on his back.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool. This is my second Has No Talent figure. They're a little loosey-goosey when compared to like...
you can see his head, that's like just wobbling around.
They're a little loosey-goosey when compared to like the Stan Solo figures, but it's cool. I like it. I think it looks dope.
That's good to know the comparison because...
Dude, Stan Solo is indistinguishable from a vintage figure. Indistinguishable.
Wow. The plastic and everything. The feel of the sturdiness. Oh, shit. Okay. I need to look a little deeper. I got a little off put by one of my latest ones that we'll talk about, but go for it. Sorry.
And then the only other thing I finally picked up the Batman the Animated Series 124th.
Oh yeah.
From Jada.
Yeah.
Only because I wanted it because it's mask scale. Yeah. So I wanted to. This is my favorite Batmobile, so I wanted to get this one in mask scale.
Was his cape blue in that series?
On the inside,
and it's just so dark.
The inside,
okay.
The inside's blue.
I only ever remember it being all black, and his chest symbol is silver.
No,
he's just a glare?
This figure is just silver. Don't look at the figure, Slick. Look at the beautiful Batmobile.
No, I know. I love the Batmobile too, but okay.
Yeah, I have the '89 Batmobile for that scale.
Yeah,
that Batmobile is absolutely gorgeous and irresponsible for anyone to collect in the scale.
And that's it. That's all I got.
That's it. All right. Shit. All right, Rock. Badass. Anybody want to go next?
I can go. I got a small little thing. Nothing.
I'm going to pull you guys up on YouTube and go smoke.
All right. Enjoy. Rockster wants to go. So spoiler.
I got the G1, the KO grapple.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I had him as a kid, so I'm trying to get some of the Transformers that I either had or. The other thing I'm trying to do is just get one of each body type of vehicle. And I'm also, to be honest with you, I'm worried that we're not going to be able to get imports from China after a while. So I'm trying to buy the Transformers right now. And I got the Wheeljack.
The Wheeljack. That's the one. It's been on my list forever. And I never pulled the trigger.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really beat the price. I got him about 3 weeks shipping. So I ordered a couple more. I ordered Hoist and Slag. I mean, I have a bunch I want to get, like Trax and I think Hound. I have Hound, which is the police car for Prowl.
Yeah.
Prowl. So there's a few more I want to get, but like then I'm looking at the detail for the detail's filling up, so I have to like strategically pick which ones I get. So
what the Wheeljack shipping and everything tax? What
I think I got both these for 110 maybe.
Oh, nice. Okay, so they haven't jumped up.
No.
The cars used to be like 30 to 40. I could see grapple being more.
You know what I noticed? Like the Dinobots are real cheap right now. You can get almost any Dinobot for $40.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at their like cheapest decline when everybody must have had them, when they must have done like 20,000 of them and gave them to every KO dealer, you could get them for $120 for all 5, dude.
Wow.
It was crazy. Ship, tax, everything.
What I've noticed is like, what's the Mirage? Any different color Mirage, you can get that one cheaper. And what's the Lamborghini, the yellow Sunstreaker?
Sunstreaker or what's the Sideswipe?
Yeah, what I noticed is like the ones that have been out for a while, you can get a little bit cheaper. But now, all of a sudden, they came out with Grapple and what's the version that's the Inferno?
Yeah.
Those are a little bit more money, and then the next layer is like I got Hoist, but then what's the other one? It's like another
Trailbreaker.
Trailbreaker. Those are a little bit higher up. It seems like the different molds are a different price. Like Trax is an individual mold. Like these are just one Corvette.
Yeah.
But then what's the car that's red, blue, and white, but it's also the same as the
Is it the Nissans?
No, I think it might be. Is he
The Nissans are the Prowl
There's
and the
Blue
Sunstreaker,
Streak, and there's
Blue Streak.
Blue Streak Prowl? But there's another car that's blue, red, and white. It looks really nice. That's like another layer.
Smokescreen.
Jazz.
Smokescreen.
Oh,
So like,
okay.
so that's some of the ones I'm just trying to pick are the ones I had, and then they have trying to go at the other level. But if you look at the pricing, they're like $39.99, $49.99, $55, $59, $64, and then you get like all three Insecticons for $79.
Oh yeah, they've been around for a while, but the Grappo Inferno are new, and the fucking and the tracks I'm kind of interested in.
Yeah,
just because it's got that mass style.
Yeah, so I'm trying to. I love these for the price. You can't beat them. I mean, it's the vintage packaging. Yeah. I mean, I do see every now and then, like when I buy from a dealer and he's got like 6,000 positive feedback, there'll be a couple negatives, like they don't transform cleanly, and that the plastic feels a little bit cheaper. But I'm not buying it to transform it. I'm buying it to just keep it in a detail. So to me, perfect.
I mean, there are definitely some differences between the original, but again, you're not paying $50 for like a mint in box G1 transformer to be like, I'm gonna open up and see what it was like.
I cannot believe I go on Transformer Land every week to just see what they got in new, and I cannot believe the prices, just the boxes alone. For
original shit.
Yeah, that's my little haul. Let's see what does Roger get in.
All right, Raja. He said he didn't have much either.
You ready?
Yeah. What happened to Cliff's Nosferatu?
Oh no.
I'm sad. All right.
I got in that Ravage.
Oh yeah. So where did you get that from?
GameStop.
From Pulse? Oh, okay. Nice. How much?
He was discounted down to $65.
Hey, you're very close. I think I paid $65 US.
Yeah.
For mine, so.
I got a fucking bib for tuna.
Ooh, yeah. Now, is he all... So what I noticed with the Black Series was like his tentacles... No, I know. Yeah. But the Black Series, his tentacles had like blue. I guess it's supposed to be the reflection off of his outfit, but is any of his face or hands blue
he's got
at
blue.
all?
Yeah, he's got blue on his tentacles, blues on his face. It looks like he's got like blue dust all over him.
Yeah.
Can you see it? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it looks like he's got blue dust all over his face.
Oh.
It's just space cocaine.
Cliff showing that he's still here. Different computer, and it's Barlow from Salem's Lot. Yes, sorry.
It's Nosferatu Tales. So okay.
Got my Stridor.
Yeah, dude, I still have my Fisto in mine rearing up. It's got cool blast effects for all three guns on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You need to open that shit. That's super fun for me, at least. I like robot animals.
But not least.
Oh. Is that your same packaging clip? Oh, I think that is the same packaging. Yeah. I gotta watch. So, you've seen the movie. And you love the movie, right?
I fucking love that movie.
Oh, okay. See, I gotta see the movie before I can start buying those toys.
Why does it make Starship Enterprise noises?
I don't know. That's the weird part about it. It makes
Is it me?
Noises.
It sounds like the Starship Enterprise.
Like they were like fucking up there grabbing a bunch of sound chips. I'm like, throw that one in there. Let's hope that works out.
Oh, I forgot. When Roger's done, I have an update to something I got in previously.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm done. That was
okay. Do you need to be solo layout?
No.
Just want to talk about it.
So Luke Stormtrooper is no longer in my possession.
Oh,
you're right. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I sold it for $1,375.
Oh, bitch.
Minus 13%. Did you sell it on eBay?
Sold on eBay. I had to pay eBay $200 in fees.
And then you'll have taxes next year.
And I lost money on the shipping because I charged a guy $20. It cost me $35 because of the extra insurance.
Yeah.
But you know what I do? I did get in. I forgot to mention it's starting tomorrow. Tomorrow they break ground on my pool.
Nice.
Woo!
Yeah. Got in
Oh,
So they start that tomorrow. So that was, I mean, I sold so much stuff to help pay for part of that. So that feels good to finally have that starting tomorrow.
Fuck yeah.
So everything will be done in like 4 to 6 weeks.
So we watched Nightmare on Elm Street 2 last night with Little Miss McFavorite. So she, big Chucky fan, so we're trying to introduce her to the other slashers. She doesn't want to watch any movies that aren't slasher movies. So we did Freddy, and Freddy 2 has the rich redhead in it that has the pool party. And she's like, that is a huge pool. I don't know if you've seen it in a while, but yeah. For being like an in-ground pool at somebody's house, the pool is huge in that movie.
Ours is a standard size. It's 16 by 34.
Okay, that's still great. Are you gonna have one of those horrible diving boards that doesn't really spring?
No, we're not doing a diving board because we did because I can't swim. We have an extended shallow section. I know I'm spending $60,000 and I can't even fucking swim.
Well, you'll learn to swim at least.
Yeah, so we made it like we made it so that the deep end's a little bit shallower. So like the way it pitches off, it's gonna not. So we're not doing the
illegally you can't do that, or else you'll fucking smoke your head. When
you'll break your neck. Yeah. So.
I was always that kid that dove head first when it said don't dive head first.
I do want to get one of those things you see in the movies where it's like a propeller. It's like you hold on to it and it's like a scuba.
Oh,
like a shark. Not a shark, what do you call it? Like a submarine, like a submersible that'll like propel you across to the other end. I want to get that because that's the ultimate in Fat Man like pool toy. So
Fat Man swimming.
Yeah.
Just don't get too close to the deep end, dude. You'll have problems.
Well then I'll just grab out this. Well, one end of the deep end by code has to have a bench on it.
Interesting.
So like if you want to be the deep end,
stand on, and then
you can struggle to that section and be able to stand up.
Yeah, Roger's right. You have something like you can at least like hold yourself on, and you can kind of get yourself out.
Yeah, usually it's like a recessed, like
it's just a recessed.
So it's like almost like a step, like you could just put your foot on it.
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, so that's what I'm getting in.
You gotta swim. You go on ferries. What if a ferry sank?
Rock sinks.
I'll do something to make the airbag go. Well, actually, they do have a whole section of
I could imagine that they probably have 50 of them or something like that, right?
You know what? But then again, my truck has all chemical jugs in it. I could just dump out the chemical, put the lids back on, and hang on to like use them as flotation. The only good thing is with the ferry though is there's actually like there's always 3 in motion because to keep up with the traffic. So like sometimes it'll have to be in neutral, waiting for the other ones to load or offload. So God forbid if anything ever happened, the other ferry's only a couple minutes away because they don't go a big distance. They're just shuttling between a short distance.
Now, have you ever been in water? Like, have you been able to hold your... Because if you can't swim... I mean, and I'm only going off of movies. I've never known anybody that can't swim or saw them struggle. Movies, they show you struggle for about, like, 15 seconds and you sink.
See, I don't know.
Have you
like,
ever...
I grew up on Rockaway Beach. Like, from the Ramones songs, I literally went to that beach, Rockaway Beach. They had more broken glass in the sand than they had sand back in the day. And I would be out to like, I'd be out to like my tits. And then my mom would be able to get me back in. She'd start going, dun-dun, dun-dun. She's like, Jaws! She'd start yelling Jaws at the top of her lungs. And I would come, and I'd come running back to the beach. I just honestly, I don't even care about the pool. I care more about the brick so I can just have my barbecue and fire pit. But
yeah.
When the hot days will be nice to just dip in there and cool my balls.
But Rock, if you start doing laps and water stuff in your pool, you'll be fucking jacked in no time.
What do you mean?
You'll be shedding the weight like.
He's like, I already am, bro.
Yeah, you'll be fucking super jacked.
I want the Borat. I want the Borat fucking one piece.
Yeah,
smuggler
like, going on.
And the other part of the nipples. That's what I want. My neighbors will be just fucking stroking it.
Rock.
Yeah, Rock's in the pool. Ooh, yeah, he's in the pool, yeah. Fuck it, yeah.
One of the shows I just got done with, Paradise PD on Netflix. It's the same thing from Brickleberry and a couple other no-name ones. They have a girl, the hot girl police officer on there is all into what she calls fatties. And she has this problem, like one of the other guys on there is this big guy that just has amazing food advice at every turn and all that. And she masturbates to him constantly.
Sounds like we could be friends. Hit me up, Rock the Farting Down on YouTube.
KJ Smith rocking a mankini is a focus. So you guys start producing some material.
That'll be my OnlyFans. I'll stream it from my Ring camera.
All right.
Let's see what you got.
Let's do package stuff first. Finally, I pre-ordered this the first day it went up for sale.
What?
You finally got that?
Finally, dude.
Oh, wow. Jesus.
And the problem is I have a case of them because I got them through Entertainment Earth through the wholesale. So if anybody missed this guy, needs them, I think $40 was my cost after shipping and all that kind of shit. So $40 plus shipping to you. Let me know. I got a toy show next weekend. I have a feeling they're going to go pretty well because these never showed up in our stores, at least. So
it's a peg warmer at GameStop at mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So let's just ask Slick now, right now at the toy show, if you're going to put that on your table, what are you selling it at?
$50. Because it would be $42 at the current prices, then plus tax, $45. I got to pay $100 for tables at this show. I'm making $5 off of it.
Yeah.
You know, off of retail. And everybody's going to be jealous. Bye-yow. I found this before I even knew Neca Holothon was a thing. I just found it in a store and I was like, oh, that's one I don't have. And now,
Peter made a point. You gotta tell people that listen what you're showing up.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that's right. So that first thing we talked about was classified Timber and Snake Eyes with the wrong Snake Eyes. Drives me nuts.
The Commando Snake Eyes, not the Ninja Snake Eyes.
Yeah, it's the Commando Snake Eyes instead of the Ninja one. And then this is Demona. Everybody seems to be looking for her. And I only saw her once, and I grabbed her. I just thought it was another Gargoyles release. I didn't realize it was this whole Haulathon thing.
Word on the street is that her wings are engineered poorly, so they can't support their own weight.
Thank God I haven't opened her. And then this was the score. Treasure Truck. And I haven't taken them out yet. I bought two. Yeah, so the Bad Batch vintage collection. So they said they're going to produce more of them. They did. They put them up on the Treasure Truck first. Do you guys know what the Treasure Truck is?
No.
It used to be a thing where before the pandemic, where they would, in major metropolitan areas like Denver, they would put something up for order, but you had to go to where the treasure truck was. And it would be in like 5 different stops in the city, 5 miles apart. But you would have to go over there and show up and pick them up. Now it's just a kitschy thing that they focus on something, and most of the times it's on a big discount and shit. This was full price. Actually more expensive now with the markup. It was $62.99. But that was the thing I was excited about. Did I show this off the last time? The Trap Jaw?
No.
This was from the Entertainment Earth, 10% and free shipping off of anything in stock. People are hating that fucking tongue mouth. I'm kind of liking it. You can close the fucking jaw if you don't want to see it, but I'm kind of digging it. Everything else looks great. Again, I don't really care too much about the Triclops cult technology cult stuff.
The motherboard.
Yeah. Hair up my ass. I searched for these online and they're available on Target. So I finished my Cobra Kai set. Don't know if I'm keeping it. Who knows? Maybe next season I'll sell them off when you can't find them. But there's Leo and Miguel. And again, like Cliff said originally in one of the episodes, they're dope because they're toys. This isn't realistic face paint or anything like that. They're just toys. And then Kreese and Raph, which I thought that was a good pairing.
Yeah.
You got the two angry fuckers together. But yeah, I mean, they're toys. Kreese looks like he has lipstick on, or not lipstick, eyeliner.
So you have what? You have all of them but Daniel then? Since it's 3
No, I
Cobra
got that completed it.
Oh, you have all
so
4.
I've got all 4 now. Let's see. This I can't remember, and I was too lazy to go look up in my toy tracking spreadsheet if I had it or not. I just did it. The Muddy Mando. He's been out for a while, right?
I don't know. I only saw him once, like when they solicited him, and then I kind of lost track of when he came out or if he came out.
Yeah. You've got the eye closed Grogu with the outstretched hand. You've got the egg that opens up and shit. Battle
His
damage
chest,
to
his
bassinet.
chest plate all fucked up.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
Oh yeah, it is all scarred and shit. Yeah, where you should be able to see like, and that's something I didn't realize is there's electronics in their breastplates. Yeah, you can see some wires. They're all muddy and shit, but you can see some wires.
Oh yeah, he's got the big
right
fucking
there.
ram horn fucking hole there.
Yeah. So that was dope. That I got this with the 20% off one toy sale that they did. So here is my carded figures that I got. I think I showed these off when they were all blown up in the package, right? The carded Wampa. This was something Rock turned me on to.
That looks awesome.
Dude, it's amazing. I had to ship these back to him twice. They're resin figures, and it's just a plug for the arms. And so the first time I got the Wampa, 3 of his limbs were detached.
What?
The second time, 1 limb was detached. And so he's like, I'll send you a label, send it back to me. She sent it to me, detached again, send it back to him. The problem is it was awesome of him to do that, is he's removing the bubble each time and re-sticking it.
Oh,
he's
what?
not. Yeah. So, and it's tiny, but you can see where the bubble ripped the card. And he tried to line it back up and re-stick it. You can see extra glue along the side. Compared to when I first got him, it looked factory.
Yeah, it was a clean card.
You can see where his ears have poked, not holes, but poked indentations. Yeah. So, I mean, it's one of those things. Here's the other one I was super happy about, a Jedi Luke from Mandalorian.
Those look great.
Just the card art is fucking beautiful. The cards are gorgeous, high gloss, super thick. The bubbles are amazing, but on this one too, you can see where he restuck the bubble. No tears on this one, but you can see the extra glue or tape, whatever he's using. So I'll probably order some loose stuff from him. Beluga Blue and Has No Talent seem to be making a lot of the same figures. And so I might buy some loose figures from him, but probably never do a carded one, unfortunately. Okay, loose stuff real quick. This one's for AAA. Drop ships So these are not drop ships, snap ships. So do you remember those snap ships where it's like little pieces you stick together? This is their mech. This is amazing. Amazing. It's on Amazon if you're at all interested in it. The detail is superb. It's just a super fun figure. Open my web store. And this is why I'm digging the fucking classics. Look at that. Actually holding his rifle, or Origins, sorry. Holding his rifle across his chest, all that kind of stuff. The hook works. It's beautiful. Is this League of Legends? Does anybody know? Those fucking... This was clearanced at a Target, a 3 3/4 armored figure. Got this dude for $3. I think it's Spin Masters, so you don't get any ankle or wrist. The wrist was a little disappointing, but super dope dude for $3. Got the new Final Factions. This is some of my favorite stuff. So this is their diver dude. His thing attaches to his chest. They're not rocket launching, but they are rockets that come out of his wrists, or spears, I don't know what you want to call them. These green dots color change in water. It's amazing.
Flippers?
Again, $1. No flippers. Oh. He has rockets on his ankles. So
how
that's
can they make
how
that
much
for
to get
$1
around.
and sell it for
Exactly.
$1?
It's fucking crazy. Now, here you're getting a lot less, but you're getting a super dope. So, black chick with mohawk, and then she comes. Whoa, oh shit. So,
I mean, even if they're painting it with the most toxic paint in the world, that's completely carcinogenic filled with lead, still, how do you get that for $1?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Custom cards on them too, like the cards have file cards and bios on the back. Like, dude, this is going to be one of those toy lines in 20 years. People are going to be like, how the fuck did I sleep on that?
That's like the meme I saw that the guy who runs Arizona Iced Tea should be running our economy.
Yeah, because those cans are 99 cents.
They've never gone up. They've been 99
They're
cents
the only drinks
kid.
I get. They're the only drinks I get when I go to a gas station.
It's like
they've been 99
ounces,
cents since the
99
90s.
Yeah, exactly.
They're a little too sweet for me these days, but they are good.
Yeah.
Some Predator dogs. So these are Haya. You get 2 in a box. 20 retail. Again, DCBS, $16. Only 5 points of articulation. Head is on like a universal, but you don't get much movement out of it. These are all swivel for the hands. But again, fun stuff.
Just be happy you got it from DCBS.
Yeah.
Hey, I have been getting all my stuff from DCBS. This is kind of cool. This sent me down a little... So Super 7 announced that they were putting out Morosan and what's the other one? Bullhead. Godzillas. So these are the original Godzilla toys that came out way back in the 60s. Tons of like silver spray paint on. This is kind of more of a blue, like aquamarine figure, shit like that. This is a remake of those 7 to 8 inch Godzilla figures that they did back in the early 2000s. It's 3 3/4, but I now have a new thing I'm looking for, those vinyl figures. They go from anywhere from like $300 to $1,500. So this guy at $20, and he's super light. He is completely hollow, like true school, like vinyl Japanese figure. Sorry. Cute little chibi Batmobile. You got that, Cliff? Huh? You got that?
Nope.
Yeah. Don't want it, right?
Yeah, nope, not at all.
It's fun. Got this original Star Trek.
Oh, that's nice.
What's super cool? The stand. Look at that. The fucking the Federation
or the Federation. Yep. Which Enterprise is that? Is that Abrams or is that like original 60?
No, original 1701, bro.
I know, but the design to me looks like the Abrams 1701.
Maybe I didn't realize 60. There was a difference.
Yeah, the nacelles are different.
Oh, then probably Abrams, I would say. Okay. Got this homeboy. Black Major Special, because the backpack doesn't stay on very well, unfortunately. Elite Guard, Crimson Guard.
Oh, I like the Cobra symbol on the helmet.
Dude, that's been the fucking dopest thing that he did. He's making bats the same way. Bats will have the fucking Cobra symbol on the side of the head. So this is his Elite Guard, and just for reference, this was his Crimson one he did. And the paint is very bluish tint, which some people didn't like, but there's the Cobra on the side of his too. All right,
how do those compare with like a vintage O-ring figure?
Looser. His joints are always going to be looser. They're not always plastic. Super loose. Yeah, a little bit softer plastic.
It's like a Fun School, maybe.
At least better than Fun School, though. Better than Fun School.
But if somebody gave you that Crimson Guard figure and said, like, would you know right away it's not a regular O-ring?
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell?
Oh, shit, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, shit. Yeah. I mean, and I shouldn't say shit like, oh, it's awful, but no, you would definitely be able to tell. It's not as glossy, like Cliff's saying, it's softer, that kind of shit. And then one of my favorite things I'll end with here, because, God, my fucking things take so long. 5 and below. Clear laser light shark. Oh, get ready for the laser light. Oh, it's a shark and it's laser light. I love this fucking thing. See, this is the joy I derive from this $5 shark. We want to talk about value. Is about the same joy that I derived from my Hot Toys fucking Rex that was $250. It's about the same joy. So there's the value discussion for you. All right. God.
And Jason, just for you?
Salem's Lot.
I put it back.
Not Nosferatu. Jim from Salem's Lot.
Barlow.
What was his name? Barlow. There we go.
But he is. He's designed to look like Max Shrek from Nosferatu. So.
All right, let's get into here. I'll just read it. We don't need to turn it back on. Once I finally read this question, AAA, I think it's brilliant, and so I'm excited to get into it. My headphones need to be plugged in, but I'm going to read the question first. Okay, so it says, you must eliminate one scale in your collection, and that scale will no longer release in the future as well. Which scale are you able to live without for the rest of your life?
12-inch.
And he gives us options, yeah. And we got to eliminate the 12-inch because none of us collect 12-inch. So
I collect 12-inch.
What 12-inch do you have?
Hot Toys Batman and shit like that.
Oh, okay. Well, except for Roger.
You got a 12-inch Rex.
I know.
I got a 12-inch Michael Jackson.
Is it Thriller?
No, it's American Music Awards.
Oh, what the fuck is that? When he caught his hair on fire? Oh, no, that's the Pepsi commercial.
I will get it.
Okay.
I will get it.
All right, we'll continue with this.
And that's it.
Because he only says one answer, and I think if you gave most of us the one answer, we'd say 12-inch, so it makes it too easy. And and then he goes on and says, which scale can you not live without? And here we go. He again emphasizes one answer because there are differences. We have 3 3/4 Star Wars and G.I. Joe. Then we have 4-inch Star Wars and G.I. Joe. And then he goes on Acid Rain and more modern stuff. Then you have 5-inch, so that's going to be MOTU TMNT. 6-inch, which is going to be Black Series Classified 112 Marvel Legends. Then 7-inch, which is NECA, Revelations, McFarlane. He puts Classics, but Classics is actually 6-inch, so you got to throw that back down. Mythic Legions, and then 12-inch, Sideshow, Hot Toys, etc. So again, maybe besides Badass, I say we have to throw 12-inch, because that's an easy answer for me. I'm like, 12, done, get the fuck out. But if we eliminate 12, it makes it harder. Anybody want to go first? Anybody already have their...
I'll go first. But
Okay.
where I have to eliminate 12?
You have to...
I just want to show you.
Don't.
I do have a 12-inch Michael Jackson.
Ooh, oh, okay,
Yeah.
with that jacket. Okay, now I know what you're talking about.
It's in really good condition too.
Yeah, this. I had one as a child because I was a huge Michael Jackson fan. So about it was right after I got clean. It was probably one of my first purchases. I bought the same one I had. So it was the American Music Awards, like military jacket.
Interesting. Yeah, with the fucking Mad Dog shades and
Yep.
shit. The flatlined.
So, but
yeah,
I'll
that's
eliminate 12. I
awesome.
just wanted to say it's the vintage Michael Jackson
Okay.
from LJN.
Because we can agree, if we had to eliminate one, we would all eliminate 12. Right?
12 wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
So I'm going to eliminate
No
6.
Badass? Okay, so Badass is going to have a different... Anyways, okay, so you're going to eliminate 6-inch, so no classics. So MOTU, you're only going to stick with 5.5 and 7. No classified, no Black Series. Wow, you would rather keep 7 than 6?
7, because I have all my NECA horror toys in 7.
Oh, okay.
And I love
okay,
NECA horror.
Okay.
And then 4-inch
I
is
get
my G.I. Joe, my vintage Star Wars. The 4-inch is always going to be my preferred scale.
Well, now he's being tricky because he's split them up, and you do have to choose one you cannot live without. Are we talking about vintage 3 3/4?
Well, it doesn't matter,
modern
'cause if
4-inch?
If I'm eliminating 6, I get to keep those 2. I did see he was tricky
No,
about
no. He
118.
says he said, and which scale can you not live without?
Oh, what scale can I not live without? Would be 118. I'm not subjecting myself to his.
Oh, see, you're cheating.
I'm not cheating. First of all,
he's asking
every
you
answer
to choose vintage versus modern. Is essentially
Then I'll choose vintage.
Vintage 1/18th. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same for me.
Same with you, Rock. So
Yeah.
you're eliminating 6-inch.
I don't have any 6-inch figures. I have one.
So do you 6 or 7 could go away without?
I
any
mean,
problem?
but does that mean you have to sell what you have in 7-inch? Or is that what that mean? Or does that mean like
He
you
just means
don't
it
find-
disappears, dude. It never exists to you again.
Yeah, because I have way more vintage than anything else.
Yeah.
Okay. So can't live without 375 vintage, and can eliminate anything else, really. Well, but if you never could buy anything again, because you would want to buy vintage MOTU, so you want 5-inch.
So Peter asks what size the wrestling figures are. I believe
Oh,
they're
that's a
6-inch.
good question.
I believe they're 6. I'm
They
not,
are
I
not-
think
they're
I
actually
think
bigger.
they're 6.
Because they're a
you
lot
think
bigger
they're
than
7?
Yeah, because I used to buy a couple the Mattel wrestling figures to make custom DCUC figures, and they are not compatible whatsoever. They are much larger than the DCUC.
Well, the other
was.
thing too is it depends on the size of the wrestler. Like if it's Rey Mysterio, it's going to be smaller. But if it's like the Big Show, because they have a lot of different bucks between the size guys they have.
Yeah.
So
Well, and so you got to talk about like the normal size guys, Big
Yeah.
Show or Andre or.
yeah, let's just take like a
always gonna be
6'2"
bigger,
guy, like Big E
Yeah.
or somebody or something.
Like a
Yeah.
John Cena.
Yeah.
Is he 6-inch or 7-inch? Because
Yeah.
that'll. Because 7 is considered 1/10, right? Is that
Yeah.
correct? Okay. All right, badass. Quit opening shit. Pay attention.
I am.
It's your friends that are talking here from our heart.
I can multitask, man. I'm listening.
All right. So which one do you eliminate? And so you don't get to throw out 12-inch because you like 12.
No, I'm keeping 12-inch.
Okay.
3 3/4 I'm keeping. 6-inch I don't care.
So tossing out 6-inch. So no classified for you.
It's new to me. I've never collected at a 6-inch levels, and
Interesting.
it's great for, again, the detailing and all the articulation you can throw in there. But I like,
and it's kind of cool how they're stylizing.
Yeah, I like that element.
Not
of it.
anymore, but they were stylizing.
But it's too fucking expensive. I'd sooner just go stick with a 3 3/4 figure and be fine with it.
Nice. And I'll agree with you size-wise. It takes up too much size, man. You can get 3 3/4
in the space of
in
a
the
6
space of
yeah.
a 6. Yeah. Okay, so for me, I'll toss. Fuck. Yeah, because classics are 6. I'm gonna toss 7-inch. Because too much fun happens at the 5-inch.
Too much fun.
Almost everything I have is 6-inch. And then the 3 3/4 and 4-inch for modern. And yeah, I think if there was one I couldn't live without, it's the vintage 3 3/4.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the goal at the end of the day, is to have all of the Star Wars in a vintage playable, not in little acrylic cases, but playable 3 3/4 fucking vintage Star Wars and GIjoe figures.
You got to get down with Stan Solo, Jason. Like, these figures
I do. Yeah, this is funny because I was reading through some of the comments because I just kind of go off. But AAA was saying he probably glued the arms this time, knowing you wouldn't open it. And I'm like, I think that might have been what he did. But he seems shocked that that's how they arrived, especially the second time. So this must... And he only does like 50 of these or something. So it's crazy that he hasn't had more of these issues. Maybe my post office is the one kicking him around and shit. But all right. So yeah, he says the same thing. No fucking Black Series, no nothing for everybody eliminating 6-inch. All right, let's get onto this because, yeah, we are fucking 3 hours as usual. Share back in. Swan News. I only wanted to put this up here, and I don't even know if I just linked to their fucking homepage. So they did a new podcast. Cliff was talking about how he still pays attention to them. So in their little notes about the description, they talked about that they talked to the brand team. And I noticed this on another podcast too, that they had an interview with the Star Wars brand team. So Cliff, did you listen to this one?
No, I don't actually actively listen anymore. I don't commute to work anymore, so my podcast listening has gone down. I just noticed that they were taking huge gaps.
So
like I hadn't seen them updated in a while, so I would visit the site.
Yeah, and I mean, this was November 26th was their last one, and this one was March 16th. It's just crazy because it seems like there were brand team interviews, which they do relatively often for Star Wars, more than any other brand team, but that I didn't hear anything about the questions. Like Jedi Temple Archives didn't have anything, Yak Face didn't have anything. They're saying they talked to them. So I was just curious if anybody had heard anything from their other channels about a Q&A, essentially, with Star Wars. So,
but to echo something that Cliff said, I've had a helper now that I'm back to work, just to make sure my shoulders not getting beat up. So I have a guy pulling the hose for me. Mm-hmm. Friday, he worked with somebody else. I got to listen to podcast for 10 hours with my AirPods on by myself. I came home. I didn't need a paycheck on Friday. I just had a smile from ear to ear. I just forget how much I miss just being outside with my AirPods on. I was just like in the best mood Friday.
Yeah, I can see that. I could feel that. AAA says it was a great episode. Must listen to their latest one. They still produce a very high quality. Yeah, that's the whole thing. They've moved on to Now Playing, which is their movie one. They produce that every week, as far as I know. At least the last time I checked. Cliff, have you checked that one?
No, I started getting pissed about Now Playing because it's like they would put one episode up and they're like, if you want to hear us discuss the rest of this director's movies, there's a paywall.
Oh,
and I was like,
the
no,
paywall is,
nope.
Yeah.
So I stopped listening to Now Playing altogether. I really like their episodes, but they tease a series and then the rest of them would be for money. And there's too many free podcasts.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. There are some series they've done that I was like, oh my God, I'd love to, and it's so weird, but I'm not going to pay the $15 or whatever they charge for it. It's so weird, but I will buy a knockoff Star Wars toy for $50 and spend hours replying back and reshipping them and stuff. Yeah, I don't know where my shit is going. Transformers Earthspark cartoon premiere date on Paramount Plus. Looks like that. Well, did they say really? You don't fucking put in the post when it is? Oh, this November. Okay. So not the actual date, the month that it's going to premiere. So interesting. We'll see what this comes up. More interesting was that Hasbro pitched. So they did the War for Cybertron trilogy, and they pitched a legacy series, which in essence would continue that G1 continuity, I would assume. But they decided to pass on it. And I think considering Netflix just throws money at independent studios and shit, I think that shows how poorly the Transformers cartoons did on Netflix, that they wouldn't want to pick up another one. Let's see. This is an interesting bit of news for a couple reasons. For one thing, given that both War for Cybertron predecessor Prime Wars received cartoons, it is speculated that we might see what I just said. This might also be a sign of general streaming service disinterest in mature Transformers content. Instead of fucking cartoony BotBots bullshit. Which BotBots is out. I haven't watched an episode yet, but I will eventually. Nothing MOTU. And then, I don't know why I just put GIjoe. Oh, I meant to put GIjoe Snake Eyes. So the studio producing GIjoe Snake Eyes, this is the first AAA title, right? I wouldn't consider Blackout a AAA title. It came out at like $40 or something. But they have a name for their studio. They talk about that they actually built the studio to make a AAA GIjoe game. So hopefully that means there'll be a lot of love there. And then the last one, we get to see their logo. It's kind of interesting. More details. If you're curious, there's nothing that's like, oh my God, mind-blowing. They're in Raleigh, North Carolina. Action title that Kirshen describes as a much more edgy, contemporary, mature take on GIjoe to really suit what we felt we needed to have this IP and game resonate with a modern consumer. Basically saying gamers are old, so it needs to be mature.
Gamers are old.
All right, we fucking did it. We did it. Let me check the comments here. Maybe we Brinkalizer, farting dad in the pool, YouTube views abound. Yeah, you need to get a ring for your pool.
Oh no, I already have a room camera set up right where the
for the pool.
Yeah, it's right the sliding glass door. Yeah, it's gonna be perfect.
We have a camera out there too, so we don't have to watch. Again, ours is above ground, but so we don't have to watch the girls. We can just put the camera on.
Oh Jesus!
Let's see. AAA, is that your daughter's shark toy? Shit, no. She wanted to build it. I didn't let her. I told her, hell no.
She can get a job and buy her own if she wants a shark toy.
Yeah, it's five and below, bro. About Fix says get rid of those 12-inch. We read that one already. Wrestling figures. About Fix says 6.5 is what he can't live without, I assume.
Oh, I thought he was answering. He was answering
reverse.
He was answering
the
wrestling figures question.
6.5. Okay, that makes more sense. So many are throwing out 112. Oh yeah, AAA saying so many people throwing out 112.
Yeah, because there wasn't 6-inch scale when we were kids, and that's what it's all about. It's like reclaiming. Like, yes, as an adult, I like the 6-inch like Black Series and shit. But if I had to get rid of them, if some asshole is going to force me to choose, that asshole being Peter, I'm going to take out 6-inch. Yeah. But it's probably
he's not going to take out 6 inches. He's going to take out 6-inch.
Yeah.
Just to make sure we have that going.
But you know what brings up a good point? Like, we display that. Like, you guys that open them, you display them. How do you think it is for the kids if they were actually playing with these figures?
I don't think kids could play with the Marvel Legends at all.
Yeah,
they are
I don't
so
think
weird.
It'd be fun. Like, I could see them. Yeah, and I'll tell you what. I have a friend that has young boys that he's kind of told me he's kind of into it. They kind of collect. They kind of don't. Whatever. But he said that his kids don't like the 6-inch figures as much because they go everywhere. They're hard to like stand and all that kind of stuff.
That's what I was always wondering what the playability was, because wrestling is different. Like wrestling figures, kids are holding them in their hands and they're doing this.
They want to put them in a certain mood.
Yeah, you're doing
that
together.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, like I'm he's jumping up the top rope, and I'm doing it in the body. So like that's different. I've always wondered, like, how do those other figures translate in actual real play mode situations, which we probably don't ever think about.
Cowabungadoo, great show, guys. Thanks, Cowabungadoo. Thank you for being the first one here. He was here before even 4.
He was here before me.
So, all right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being with us, man. This was a blast. I'll be posting the discussion episode about value within the next couple days, and I'll probably post this one right after just to get it out of there. I got a crazy weekend coming up. PTA conferences, snowboarding, toy shows. Next week's going to be insane, but we will see you motherfuckers sooner rather than later.
Or later rather than sooner.
Someone's just got to jump in there.
Just
talk over each other.
No,
Cliff is going to be the official.
Okay, if I'm official, that's cool. But I always wait. I'm like, is it my turn? Do I do it? Like,
I'm going to let Cliff do it.
All right. Peace.
Peace.